It is now time for Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. Guaranteed to make you laugh, guaranteed to put you on the ground. But you may hear something that doesn't agree with you. You may not like what you hear. But at the end of the day, you will be laughing. And that's all that matters, that your ass laugh. Get ready? Here we go.
Trainees on the phone. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Speedy.
up in this.
Raggedy bitch. Up in this.
Wow, when did it get raggedy?
I mean,
Listen, nigga, I'm in training, all right?
you know.
Shout out to first day on the job, on your new job.
Niggas always complain.
Yeah, that's how it goes. And else we got?
Anthony Wanzer.
Whoa, you didn't get your haircut. Well, you can get the stubbles off.
Come on, man.
Come on, nigga.
Come on, man.
You gonna leave the outline?
This nigga's laughing.
Nigga
I'll
said
tell you
that
what,
like
Speedy.
that
I'll tell you
tickles
what,
you.
Speedy. Take off your
I
hat.
will not. I will not.
Take off your Gilligan's Island hat.
And
You
now-
can, so you can show everybody where the hairline begins, and Wanzer can show where it ends.
Right.
and else we got?
Christopher Broden.
Bam in the house. And else we got?
James Christian.
All the way from New York City, son.
New York City.
And else we got?
Dr. Tatanisha Timms.
Cool. At the marble, well, you got a trainee at the marble table. Trainee.
The one,
First
the
day?
only. K. Dot. Y'all hear me, you know, so you can't see me.
Don't get fired, nigga.
I mean, you know,
It's
it's
gonna be
happened.
hard.
It's happened before.
Ain't nothing new.
You know what I'm saying? I know how to handle it.
Only difference is you can't file on us.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I mean,
K-Dot, could you please grab your things?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Can you just mute your mic and just
Yeah.
just leave?
Just leave the buttons alone.
Yeah.
Step away from the
Yeah,
board.
just get
Yeah,
up.
grab your phone and your soul and come with me, please.
It is my bad Monday. Because we know you did something fucked up, didn't you? So you might have heard us in the warm-up part of the show. Wanzer went and saw a dude.
Oh, I didn't know we was on air.
Hilarious.
Were we?
The mics are on.
You
The
better
mics-
tell me
the
that.
mics
Yeah,
are on.
mics-
That was
the
some
mics-
sneaky shit, Speedy.
The mics were on.
And Wanzer decided, some dude calls Wander and say, hey, man, it's a dude over here you might want to meet. He says, okay, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
And he went and met a dude.
Yeah,
So-
nice dude. nice guy.
just
He was a nice
saying.
guy.
The book is coming. Man Code Violations is
Oh,
coming.
Lord.
Speedy's Man Code Violations is coming.
Yeah.
I'm working on everything now. Now I gotta put that in there. The
Yeah,
dude
men
can't-
can never meet other men.
No, you can't call me to come meet him. You can say, "Hey, man, Wanzer's over. Cool, whatever. Why don't you come meet him?" No, I'm cool.
He
Cool.
says you can't call him to come meet him.
I'll meet him randomly one day.
Yeah, we'll see each other at some point, nigga. But I'm not gonna come visit you to see him. That's not a good look for me.
Well, there's a purpose behind it.
Yeah. Well, did you enjoy your meeting?
Yeah. He was a nice
Yeah,
guy.
Your meeting.
You got to know
He's a
it.
nice
You got to
guy.
know it. Yeah. Now you guys are buddies.
Now we're buddies.
Y'all butt buddies.
No, actually, no, we're not buddies. I think he could tell, like, you know, his dad's worth a lot of money. He could tell. I probably would
See,
have.
he was above your.
I'm one of
pay
those
grade
friends that eventually ask you for $1 million.
at some point.
Well,
Yeah,
just
so-
ask your dad.
Yeah,
I mean,
Hey.
like he ain't got it. Oh my God.
exactly. It's like
Kids
I
ain't
could holler at your dad for a minute.
So again, if you think meeting dudes is cool, just out
With a-
of-
with a
out of the
purpose.
blue. Well, yeah, no, nigga. What was he doing before he called you? You watch you like chilling. Then you get a dude alert.
I don't know. I have no idea.
You was getting out the shower, and then what happened?
You put your towel around you and go ahead.
Dried off.
Right.
Shot over there.
Shot over there. I feel you. You know what I'm saying?
And you met a dude.
My back was still wet.
Oh, Lord.
Nah.
I'm just saying. Man code violation.
Come on, man.
Anyway, it is Monday, December 13th. Damn, it's almost over, man.
Yeah.
Here.
Right.
Yeah.
Happy.
Almost time to play
motherfucking-
Santa Claus.
No, I'm cool. They ain't had no brother Santa Claus in the mall yet.
Oh, they don't?
it
Go
wasn't,
volunteer.
No, everybody got jokes. We got jokes. Is that what we're
No,
doing?
I'm serious.
No, you talking. Okay.
You say he got the
jokes.
belly and the beard?
They be like, this Rastafarian Santa never brings me nothing. Not once.
Niggas giving out jerk chicken.
I don't want any more oil, Santa.
Thank you for the black love.
Incense and oils.
Got to get black love. Chris in the build. Where you been, man?
Man, France and then over to Mexico for a minute.
This motherfucker.
I know
you
you have
been-
rich
you been
friend
real
Speedy.
places.
Motherfucker do it,
I
man.
know you have rich friend Speedy.
Yeah, he
It
got
ain't like he
stamps.
just looked and stayed. He stayed for a minute. He was
Man.
there. How long were you in France?
About 2 weeks. 2 weeks, then bounce.
You mean
know-
like actual France or like Chinatown France? Like Chinatown,
Who said
like
actual
like
friends?
French town. Is there a French town here?
Yeah, French.
Oh, were you at the lay IHOP?
Get it a hop?
Yeah. Well,
Well, that is kind of racist. We do have every
Chinatown.
There's
True.
Chinatowns all across the United States.
Yeah.
true.
Nobody trips off that.
Right.
True.
And there's Chinatown, and
There's always
Detroit,
Ethiopian towns,
there's
too.
Greektown and
Greektown.
Greektown in Detroit. They don't have it here.
Yeah.
So
They got the little Ethiopian part too.
Yeah.
you want to bring that up?
Yeah, I mean,
Just because
Especially
you
in
fucking your
DC.
neighbor?
yeah, especially in DC. Yep.
Because you
But
fucking
my
your
son
neighbor.
is moving to France. January.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, he'll love it.
How was it?
He will love it. It was great.
Meet some bitches?
It,
Oh, you don't do that. I'm fucking-
women,
You
Speedy.
don't do that.
Women.
Meet a dude.
it was crazy. No.
Women,
Lonzo would have met a dude.
Lonzo
He
would have
would've met a
met a
dude.
It was great. You know, because of COVID and bouncing around, everything was cool. But the fourth day we were there, they changed the laws.
What do you mean?
So
Oh, about
you-
wearing the
yeah,
mask
about-
and all that. Yeah.
They're fighting that whole thing because nobody wants to wear masks, nobody wants to do anything. So
Which
it's
I
kinda
don't
crazy.
get that.
Yeah.
Fucking. It's like I remember when
Yeah,
they were fighting about wearing seatbelts.
right.
Like
Right.
they had to pass a law. Cause
Yep.
I'm like, I'm not wearing no fucking seatbelt. Well, die then, motherfucker.
Don't
Fucking-
I will.
Go on, Going out the window, nigga. They saw them kids go out that window, like, put
Don't
this
clear.
seatbelt. But that's crazy. But
Yeah.
so you there? How long you there?
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
All right, cool.
What part of
Fun.
France did you go to?
Paris.
Oh,
Yeah,
wee wee.
bounced
Wee wee.
around.
So
Did you go to
you
the
have
Louvre?
to? Yeah, you go to Louvre and all that.
Yep. Hit it all. Every day. I was peeing. European.
Yeah, European.
Tell ain't nobody been out the country. Hey, what? Why you use the bathroom there?
Yeah.
Hey, nigga.
Trying to sound like
Use
you.
the bathroom anyway.
Trying to sound like you've been somewhere. Nick. Did you go to the boot? That's a trunk.
See?
The bonnet. Did you see the bonnet?
Right.
Yeah, man.
Which is not the same place. But anyway, did you have to at least learn a little bit of French?
I know a few words.
Few words.
Man. I know
He got a
few
French
words.
mustache.
You got that Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, he got that. yeah.
Got that Pepe
Yeah,
Le Pew on your lips.
You get it real thin, then
There
you
you
fly
go.
to France.
There you go, monitoring dudes.
Oh,
Ooh, I
what
like
you
his
saying?
mustache.
Hold on a minute.
That's not-
Oh, man.
You see how that's not what I said?
That's
you
what
hear
I
that?
heard. I don't know what you said. I heard he got a
say?
nice mustache.
Yeah.
That's
This
what I
nigga-
saw.
Oh, I heard Watson say, lick your lips.
Hey, come on, man.
Man.
My bad, Chris. So you there? Then you go from there to Mexico?
Yeah, no, came back, then went to Mexico.
Okay.
Mexico for a while.
I mean, nigga, you on the run? What's going on?
Now you
Court
know.
cases? Yeah, court
Now
cases.
you know.
Put your right hand up, Your Honor.
He stays everywhere for 7 days. And then
Right.
New country.
Right. We're going to need your passport.
I'm leaving today.
Got to go.
Hey,
His
you
name
take
was
the kids with you? What about
Pierre.
yourself?
Actually, my daughter went. We brought everybody because it was her birthday. She turned
Oh,
25.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, got a chance to spoil her.
That's
And
dope,
Yeah,
I used to live in
definitely.
France, so I got a chance to introduce some friends. And the whole thing.
Well, you shitting on our life, eh?
Talking about this could have been your mom.
You could be here.
This could have been it.
How long did you live in France?
For about a year.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you knew you were around, wasn't like?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. I have yet to go to France. You've been to Switzerland, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But you was with a white girl. Anyway, go ahead and move on now.
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how was that, Wanzer?
It didn't turn out, you know.
Like I thought it would. You know what
the
I'm saying?
the beginning was great. I paid for it in the end.
You see his black ass back.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
Family sent you back?
Yeah, can't stay here, nigga.
And they said, I could
exactly
tell you,
what they said.
I could tell you what the best chocolates are.
Wasn't me.
All I listened to was Phil Collins. I was like, I gotta get out of here.
Phil,
Right?
He said, I gotta get
So
out of
Phil
here.
Collins playing motherfucker.
coming in the air.
They sit with the legs crossed. I can't even sit like they said. Sit like that. Just listen to Phil Collins and sip tea. I say, oh my God. It's
Okay,
crazy.
Just
Get outta
regular
here.
tea?
I don't know what kind of tea, but there's some tea drinking motherfuckers. I'll tell you
It's
that.
How long?
the
how long you
sunken
were in
place
Switzerland?
tea, nigga.
How long you were in Switzerland?
I used to go for like a month at a time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's
She was
far.
in jail or what?
It's far, and it was tickets were pricey. So
I'm
when
sure.
you
You
go, you
wasn't
don't want to
paying
stay
for
for a
it.
week.
You-
I
you-
wasn't, but I'm considerate.
That was
You
nice
wanted
of
to
you.
feel bad.
You know what, Wanzer? I respect that.
I'm a nice guy.
I mean, you know what you have to do? Are you sure you want to do this? And they go, yeah, okay.
Okay.
She said, okay.
Let you do it.
All right. But I might have told you this, but when I used to go, the place I used to go was this little town about an hour north of the capital, and it was country. And went to the store one day. It was a little country store,
Dude, you got the
and
longest stories in the
nobody
world.
was in there.
Could have
and-
started at the store. nigga.
And you could
started way over
you
there.
could just leave IOUs. You could just get whatever you want and just leave a note. I couldn't fucking believe it.
Did
I
you?
said this would never work in America. This would never work.
Did you leave a note?
You could leave the money or you could leave a note. I think we left the money, but it was just crazy. I'd never seen anything like that. where you
Welcome
could
to
just-
our broke nigga TED Talk.
Yeah. Yeah. I just saw certain things that I was like, this would never work at home. Like you could never have a store with nobody in there, and you're supposed to just leave the money. Or
Black people be leaving advice. You
notes.
shouldn't have set this up.
I wouldn't do this
I don't
again
have
if I
it
was
now.
you.
I don't have it. Don't know when I will get it.
You know I ain't never coming back.
It was like a little corner store, with
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you just leave a note if nobody's there.
Well, you do the same when you park downtown
What?
because you have to pay when you park downtown, but you just put it I'm in number 7 and you pay for 7.
I'm talking about shit in the store, Speedy.
Yeah, but you still got to pay.
Speedy makes no sense right now.
I know. I just thought I'd throw that out there. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Welcome to Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. And is it Joe Bad Monday?
Are you leaving notes?
Call it.
Hello, this is Michael Scott Carter.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
Hey, how are you?
Cold chilling, man. Y'all remember Mike from a couple weeks ago? He called in and told us about Bitcoins, and everybody wanted to buy the Bitcoins.
He should have called us a year ago.
No,
that was
right.
It should have been a year
That would
ago.
have been
rich.
great.
Yeah, because my $500
Well,
still in my
actually-
pocket.
It's the time too. I mean, it's low at the moment. Before Christmas is normally the lowest time to buy, and so it's a good time to get in.
You know
For
what?
those who've been in, it's going to feel like a bit of a sticker shock, but they'll be all right.
Yo, Mike, that's what I was thinking about, man, because it is right before Christmas, and to invest to something right before, when kids might need some shit, and you trying to get it right now. I don't know.
Well, see, the thing is I think everyone should look at this slightly different. When we think of investments, everyone wants to think of large volumes going into an investment account, but you can just do a dollar cost average. Take, for the New Year's or at least for Christmas, say I normally have 5 coffees in a week. Let me do 3 or 2.5 and just put that money in. You can invest as little or as much as possible, and that changes everything. I mean, look at some of the coins that have moved quite rapidly. If you had $100 in a lot of them, you would have made a lot of money.
What's the latest one to make some money?
Oh man, you're trying to really get me in some trouble here. I can't give investment advice, but what I can say this is,
Where do you put your money?
if you look at the top 10 across the board, which you can find on Google listings, CoinGecko, most investment or exchanges, they have their top 10. Start there, or you might have a different strategy where some people like Sub-Zero coins, where Sub-Zero is when there's just a bunch of zeros before, and then they get in those because if you put like $50, like for example, with Shiba Inu, if you would have put literally $5, a year and a half ago, you might be somewhere sitting on a few thousand.
Shit. 5. Now, what's the average amount that somebody should, and I'm not saying there is because I just said 500 and don't have 500, but fuck, it sounds like a good number to say. So like I might get something done with the
Nice
500.
round
I'm gonna
number.
put 500 and make 200. That's not gonna be a good look. But wait a minute. Do you do Bitcoin, Chris? Are you into it?
He's got some
Not
French
really.
coins.
No.
It's not something I follow.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Bitcoin is not the only one, but it in cryptocurrencies it's one that everyone points to because it's been around, one of the longest around. But the best way to do it is each exchange offers you an amount you can do per day, per week, even every month. And even if it's like your subscription cost, let's say you eliminate one of your subscriptions that you're not using or health club that someone's not using, and just put that as your. And there's also some exchanges that let you, put it across the board where you can just take $1 or $2 or 10 and have it on a number of tokens. You can have it on the top 10. You can revolve on the the new ones. It really the investment strategy just depends on how you want to get in and what level of risk you're ready for. I mean, it's not easy sailing.
That's what we call it.
Speedy's like, oh, that's a good idea. If I get rid of something, I can use it. So, Speedy, don't drop your health insurance and put it in Bitcoin.
Right, put it in Bitcoin.
I can put $200 a month.
I mean, my cholesterol is down.
But the coin that you have, the one I think we talked about it last week, is what is it called again?
So I have quite a lot of them, somewhere close to a few hundred actually.
200?
There is, if we look at what's on, to start with one, the new LA Stadium, I think is now called Crypto.com Stadium.
Your phone sounds muffled a little bit,
Yeah.
Mike. Your phone sounds muffled a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need you to sit up.
Can you hear me now? Is this better?
No, we can hear you. It just sounds muffled.
So like you're talking through a pillow.
Yeah, like you're talking with your mask on.
What'd you say?
We can hear you.
My bad. He must have been
Is this
laying
better or
down.
worse?
There you go. There you go.
Now he's sitting.
Okay. The trouble with headphones, if you move, you know what happens. So the, crypto.com is an easy one. The fees are a little high, but for retail investors or first-time investors, like most of the listeners, it's a good way to go. They give you top 10s, they give you listenings, they give you a lot of information. But most people don't want to listen to that or read that information. Another one is Coinbase. Again, the fees are a little high. When I say fees, we're talking about 2.99%, but on $1,000 or $5,000, it becomes high. But they also have a lot of good tokens to be able to get in. It takes a little bit of research, to get into. But once you're in, it's not hard.
Now Wanzer has he does Bitcoins. Which ones do you have, Wanzer?
I have Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
But I had TRX, the Tron, and XRP.
But so are you?
I've
making
had a
money?
few of them.
Are you?
Yeah.
What, you subscribe back to other stuff? You let that go to get Prime or what?
No, I actually got rid of a lot of it. I just have Bitcoin right now.
And it's doing good.
Yeah.
All right, you ain't never told me about it.
You gonna give
Well,
us some insights,
I'm
too.
scared you might ask me for something.
We just need some insight.
You might want a fraction of a coin, Speedy.
Now, what did you put in?
About 6,000.
Okay.
You got $6,000, Walter?
Yeah. Hey.
All right.
But me and my buddy, we actually did it at the same time.
The guy you met.
You and your buddy did it?
No.
Interesting.
All right, let's give them 10 minutes to make this gay. All right, go ahead, go.
It ain't gonna take that long.
Go on.
You been his cord and then what
You
happened?
gotta be you gotta be real specific with these guys.
Yeah, you do.
Me and my friend invested in some
There
coins.
you go.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Me and a dude.
Yeah. How long ago, Wanzer?
This is about 3 years ago.
Okay.
Actually, a little bit more than 3 years ago.
Motorcycle story, Speedy, man.
All right. So,
And,
yeah, I was just wondering because
But
you
I-
don't. Chris doesn't. Jay, you do?
Nah.
No.
I had to get rid of a
Stock
lot of
market,
mine.
but not no coin.
But we put in about the same amount. He put in a little bit more than me.
Okay.
His account now is
That
like
sounds good.
70-something grand
That's
from
probably.
6.
Okay. So is that 70 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you made that much money?
I made some good money.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about buy a
You know what I
duplex?
see?
And then I had to get out because I had
Right.
all my stuff going on.
You had to get out. This shit
Buy
get
some
gayer and
coffee.
gayer. Wow.
Nick.
Yeah, K-Dot, but then I got back in. Gonna get gayer. Then I got back in. And now I'm back in the game.
You back
All right,
in
Mike.
the
So,
game.
so give everybody some top ones they should probably look at, man. Not saying that you tell them to do it, but just the ones that look promising.
Well, at the moment, again, the market is quite down. This is standard before the holidays,
Which is also good.
It's a
Can
good time
be.
to buy.
So,
Can be.
So some of the ones that are going quite well, so for example, is Pax Gold, which is PAXG on Crypto.com, and Sushi Swap. You know, if you go down their top 10, there has enough. The names are crazy as hell. So you
I
have
see.
New Cipher, Enzyme, Crash, Share, and Pancake Swap. Those are the top 5 for today, which tomorrow that very well can change. The next 4 is Tribe, AMP, AMP, Neuralink, and Bitcoin is coming in at $47,415 per token.
You said 47,000?
Those are the top 10 for today.
He said
So
47.
it's actually a really good time.
Yeah, which is low. It was
Bitcoin
67.
was as high
Was
as
like 67.
68,000.
Yeah,
So,
like weeks
it's
ago.
That's what he just
possible
said.
This is a good
Oh.
time to grab it while the market is low.
So listen, Speedy want to make his own coin and call it cornmeal. How would he get into that?
It's gonna be backed by ice cream coins.
Actually, I consult with a couple coins that are startups, and it's really quite easy. You pay a developer, get your smart contract on a blockchain, and you're ready to rock. You can make your smart contract
ready
anything
to
you
rock.
want. You can say you want to give money to everyone who calls in the show if they look under their chair, or you can really make your smart contract any way you want.
So I can start my own Bitcoin.
It's not gonna be a Bitcoin.
Yes, it won't be called Bitcoin.
I mean,
but yes,
I'm sorry, my own coin.
Cornmeal, Speedy coin.
Yeah,
Nigga
Speedy
got-
coin.
He got a copyright infringement suit already.
He gonna have a copper coin.
But, NFTs may be the best, better way to go, because that when you have the platform that you have, it's a lot easier to move because you depend on people. And NFTs, a lot of people are getting into that now who have content that they want to sell and share. Yeah, the non-fungible token might be the way to go, and later a token.
Sounds a little scamish, but I'm gonna let you live.
No. A little pyramid.
Barely escaped with my life today, huh?
Yeah, but you got it.
All right, thank you, Mike, man. I appreciate you calling in. We're going to do this every Monday, man. Get our,
Oh, we are?
Get our people involved. Yes, we are.
My bad Monday.
My bad Monday.
Oh, my bad.
To make it better. How about that
That's
one?
right.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate the call, man.
Thank you.
Great pleasure. Thank you very much.
Boom. So yours worked out for you, Wanzer.
Yeah.
That's a good, man.
Yep.
What'd you do with the money? You didn't buy no clothes. I know I got that.
Custody.
Yeah, bet
Court.
you won't fuck no more, will you?
I won't leave it in so long.
You know what I'm saying? The jury's still out.
Okay, we gonna fuck it.
I'm gonna still fuck up. But,
I would have thought for sure Chris, he was in it.
I've had people give it to me, but I don't. It ain't. It's not my thing. It's not my thing.
He ain't looking for a butt buddy.
trying to get together and talk cryptos. Hey man, why don't you come over around 6?
Crypto time.
Trim that mustache a little thinner this time before you come.
You know what?
I do what
Fucking said, why don't you come around 6?
I was thinking you can come over. We could talk about cryptocurrencies in my basement.
Bring the little boy with you.
Bring that little boy with you.
Y'all doing too much.
It wasn't me. They drew that cartoon, not me. All right, so what's been up, Jay? What you been doing, man?
Oh man, grinding.
My bad. I missed the thing on Thursday, nigga. So
look.
Jay's called me the day of the other. Hey, look here. And Jay's always sound like he's always like, hey, look here, brother. What we need to do, we need to positively be here and do this thing, brother.
He do speak
I
like
said, okay, Jay. I said, I'm gonna try to get there. No. Don't try to, Jay. You got to be there, brother. We need you to be there on time. I will be there on time, marching right in front of the building. I need you to be there. All right, Jay. I'm trying to get there, bro. No, don't try.
Try again.
Got to be there, brother. So how was the turnout though?
It was dope. It was good energy. They had some movie release there vibe
I think
and
I forgot. What was the movie? Columbus
Columbus
shorts.
short. I said Columbia shit.
Yeah,
It was Sticky Fingers from Onyx, my man from New York. So we vibed. He's in a movie, and so just show the kid Manny, that Keisha Cole's manager. He did the movie.
Oh, okay.
So but it was a good vibe.
Keisha Cole money go a long way.
Yeah.
Anyway, because you got to be the manager to get the money.
Yes.
So we have an event coming up. It's going down on the 19th, for those who don't know. So it's going to be at the Laugh Factory. It's going down. Comedy show. Wanda's not on this one. You can come, Wanda.
Is it the Laugh Factory here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, the one
Sunset?
The one, no, the one in France.
I mean, I thought there was another one. No,
The
come on,
one at
man.
the Louvre.
There's more than one Laugh Factory. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
but everybody knows the one here. It's the one.
So I mean, you know.
It's implied.
I mean, you gotta let the people know. You know.
So
You said
it's
a Laugh Factory.
It's going down on the 19th. Your boy's hosting, so y'all know y'all got to come through. It's gonna be fun. Now, someone asked me because that is Chocolate Sunday. Are they, or did you take that whole part over? Are we
No.
stopping at a certain time?
Yeah, we're done because the after party start at 7.
So we
And
done
Chocolate
at
Sun, that vibe, their normal routine,
7. Okay,
7, 9. So
I mean it's a hard out.
it's like,
You gotta get up,
In and out.
you got
but the
10
good
minutes.
thing about it, the after party like 8 minutes away at
Where?
the Dragonfly.
Oh, okay, I know exactly.
Right, so that's
that's
gonna be bananas.
Yeah.
It's gonna
So
be
that's where y'all see me.
yes,
at the Dragonfly.
I'll be at the Dragonfly.
yeah,
No, I'll be
yeah,
at the event.
So the after party's at the Dragonfly.
right.
The actual comedy show starts at
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Now most black people don't do 5. 5.
It's hard. It's
I
hard.
mean, that mean you get dressed at 3:30.
I mean, I gotta stay up all night and just not go to sleep.
No,
Nigga,
no,
to get
you
there by
don't-
noon.
You don't dress.
Yeah, this
You'll
come as you always
be
are.
on time.
So if your girl take an hour, 2 hours, that's 3 o'clock. Be there at 5. Show starts right at 5. We can't
Right.
fudge that. We're gonna start right at 5 o'clock. Hey, how you niggas doing? Whether it's two motherfuckers or 2,000. How you niggas
Right.
doing? And then it's done at 7.
Right,
And then we go from there 8 minutes away to Dragonfly.
to the Dragonfly.
And it's going down.
And it's history. It's a movie at that point.
Yeah, it's going down. So yeah.
It's a movie.
So we want you guys, and everyone that buys a ticket goes toward.
It goes towards the foster care kids. This is all for a toy drive that we're doing to support the foster care kids. Just to be clear, we're doing this because we found out that the high school dropout rate for foster care kids is up to 80% right now. So we understand they don't have their mom and their dad and they live in house to house. So we wanted to do this event for them so they know they not forgot about. Excuse me. So we're doing a whole weekend of it. On the 18th, I'm going to do a free basketball camp for 100 foster care kids for free. We're going to give away free shoes and free haircuts as well.
Be there.
And
okay.
yeah.
You
Right.
definitely need a haircut.
Yes. So we're going to set it off right and going to go into the 19th. It's a good vibe. So we just looking for sponsors, people that would like to donate toys for these foster care kids, or they can donate money for us to purchase toys on their behalf as well. And we already partnered with Child Protective Services. So on the 21st, we will be passing out all the toys to all the foster care kids on the 21st. So we need y'all support. We need y'all to buy tickets. You can go to our website at r1fd.org to donate or purchase your tickets.
T1,
r1
R1,
fd.org.
FD. Come on, man. So even if you just buy the ticket, it goes to help out the kids, so it don't matter. And then the after party, they get the after party.
And if you don't want your kids, they have partnered with Child Services.
Yes.
You just had to do it, huh? I saw it all in your face.
Ready.
Oh, and Speed, we tell them the comedy show is 18 and over, but the after party is 21 and over.
Oh,
So
yeah,
18 and over, you can come out to the comedy.
Some of your kids you can bring,
Right,
bring
but
them
the after party 21 and over.
even though they serve liquor at the comedy. Well,
And please,
What?
Please remember, it's a fundraiser.
Oh.
So please don't come to the door trying to get in for free, because it's just not going to happen.
That's gonna be hard to do. Hey, so it's crazy. It's
So,
Speedy in
yeah,
there.
you know, people, oh, that's so and so. That's
You
my
remember me?
cousin,
You,
that's my
you remember me
so-and-so.
from the show?
Sorry.
You remember me?
And
No,
tickets are
I'm with
selling
Wanza.
out.
I'm with Wanza. I'm with Wanza.
Yes,
Tickets are
selling
selling
out.
out.
That's a beautiful
so
thing.
Ain't no
It's gonna be hot.
freebies.
So we're gonna have a great time. I got some good comedians. They got some comics that's going up as well. Again, it's gonna be 2 hours, so we're gonna be in and out. We can do our thing. K-Dot, what you doing? You getting down?
Oh man,
No, I gotta work, my nigga. I'll be at.
You got a
the
job?
Yeah.
I want to come.
I got bills.
You got another job?
Yes,
Where you find a
like-
job?
Already?
Why our voice goes high?
That's a
Because I
blessing.
got bills.
Where you working at?
Black House in North Hollywood.
What is that?
Go
No,
do
nigga,
this.
that's the name of it.
Oh,
It's a lounge restaurant. It's a total vibe, y'all.
you the motherfucker be going. So what would you like?
No, I'm assistant manager.
Oh shit, assistant manager. You know what that means?
Yeah.
I do the tables today, but tomorrow
No, nigga.
Right.
that means-
Yeah.
that means
2,
that
3 more
means
years.
directive.
I'll
Like,
be
hey,
running.
You'll make assistant manager.
I'm on fries today.
That's where the big bucks start.
That's where
bro.
the big
I
So
can't be
you-
without no job too long. I gotta.
So you're not gonna make it out, okay?
now I'm
To the
gonna
comedy joint.
Now I'm gonna try to make it out. Like honestly, I forgot. So I'm gonna go to the job and see if I can switch. But
Alright.
like, I definitely want to come out because if I can perform,
You just started. You
Yeah.
can't switch.
I thought you already came out and you already switched.
From downtown.
Hey.
Downtown.
Try to come out. You out.
You out.
I'm out.
You trying to more. You're here.
I jumped out that motherfucker. Here, I am.
Fuck that skirt. Anyway.
Oh, we all on today. Okay.
Well, nigga,
This what y'all gonna get on Sunday.
that's what happens when
No,
you work the
I'm a
board.
switch up joint.
Usually Nick getting all this. But
I know, right? You know what I'm saying?
This nigga is Mike
I
listening.
know. That did sound weird.
What?
Nick getting all of this.
That's my son. I don't give a fuck.
Just talked about that on my show.
He can't get mad about shit.
That's my son.
That's
Child
my
services.
son now. Mr.
Y'all-
C.
Y'all heard Speedy Child Services.
Yeah, y'all heard
That's
it.
my seat. So your brother washed his blankets that he left in the truck.
Right. They so hard.
Right. Take that to the laundromat.
Here's the weird shit. So,
Tell Steve to put me on the show.
that's why I forgot you to stand up as well. Here's the weird. So I don't. You got two sons. You got two sons, right?
One son.
One son.
Yeah.
So it's an appropriate question for this shit.
All right.
He's fucking.
Yeah.
So
How old is he?
He's 27.
okay.
Oh, well, I should hope so.
It's different.
Well,
He's 27.
we do have a fan.
Yeah, this nigga 30 something. But I was saying, my son, this nigga, so he's been driving the truck. I had to go get it fixed, so that's why I got it. He's been driving the truck, so I had to use it to get the door fixed. So I said, well, take my car, I'll take the truck. I popped the back of the truck. He got blankets and pillows and shit. I was like, this nigga here, boy.
Oh, Lord.
He ain't subtle at all. He ain't said, Pop, don't go in the back. He had a chance to move all that shit out.
Pull in the back.
Speedy on it.
This nigga had the condoms was inside the center console. I said, well, hey, nigga, whatever. So I go today. He done took him out and he washing them. I was like, well, hey, nigga.
You
have
haven't
them
said
on.
nothing?
DC clean.
I still ain't said shit.
You ain't said nothing?
Nah, come on, man.
Man.
We know what it is.
Yeah.
You gotta talk to him.
As long as there
about
wasn't no
pregnancy
dude
and
back there with him.
disease.
Oh, yeah. You could have had a dude's name
About
carved
the-
into the headrest. So that shit could have said Matt. I heart Matt. What the fuck is this? Nigga got
So-
blankets.
I'd be like, son, you know these ain't no classy girls.
Hey,
Laying down
nigga,
in the
you
back
know
of
when you
this
getting it.
van.
See, what you may not know. We know because we do. The first couple of ones, nigga, I just trying to get something. Where it happened, Jackie Shaw was at her house.
Nigga got a whole name. A whole name. Jackie Shaw.
1976. You ain't sure it's about it's about 1,000 Jackie Shaw.
Jackie Shaw.
Jackie Shaw took she took my seat. That was 76. I think I was a sophomore. Sophomore in high school, so 77. And
Damn, she could say I've been sucking dick since 1977. Long.
She a Nancy
crazy.
Reagan. She's a throw baby.
Sucking dick when Carter was president.
anyway, Nick, I mean, again, I guess the point I'm getting to,
Suck a dick.
everybody's first time wasn't no fly shit. Like your first time wasn't fly shit, right?
It actually was. Yeah.
You're wrong.
Excuse me,
White
Speedy.
girl- What white girl was it?
it was a fine one.
Right.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, it's the kid from the Bay.
Can you get off the
Hey,
freeway?
thick bitch.
Shit.
Roll your window
I'm
up.
on the freeway. I'm on the road right now. But I just wanted to say, at least Speedy is son.
What?
At
Wow.
least what?
I just wanted to say,
You can't be hitchhiking and calling us at the same time.
hang on, I'm getting kidnapped.
You can't be. Yeah, I hear you now. Go ahead. What you said? What you say?
I said, at least your son learned from you and actually uses condoms.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Just 'cause he
You know,
Yeah, call in and hurt the host. That's cool.
Hopefully that wasn't his motivation.
Yeah, I don't think that
I
was
don't
it.
want to be like my dad.
I'm gonna go and put this condom on.
I'm gonna put 2 on. I ain't gonna feel no pussy.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
that.
6'8".
I don't think that was the motivation. But thank you, the kid. Make me feel.
You're welcome. At least he's learning from you.
Nah.
You taught him something, Speedy.
Yeah.
Alternate thumbs while you're out there, all right? Have a good day.
James, no kids, man. No kids.
That kind of sounded aggressive.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
Sounded
very
sounded like,
aggressive. Yeah, it was very aggressive.
like you remember her? Did a moment happen? She kind of sound mad a little bit.
No, I don't have no,
No?
no kids. No kids on my motherfucking record.
The kid is cold free.
Yeah, she gotta fuck everybody. I mean, I'm sorry,
Wow.
not everybody.
Nikila, call back in.
Yeah, call back in. No kids, James.
Yes, I definitely have kids.
2, 3.
Yes, I've been fucking.
Oh,
Yes,
I
yes.
have, yeah, I have 9. I have 9.
Oh
Got-
shit!
got you
yeah,
beat.
we
Got
we
you
right
beat,
there.
Speedy.
I
got
forgot.
more
I
than-
told y'all.
It's not
y'all
too
was
often
making
people
that
got me, but
down.
yeah.
That's sweet.
Right.
I told y'all.
Yeah,
Was
9.
Speedy, you've been out fucked.
Okay, well, if I look at it like that, yeah.
You shot one
Wow.
more out like,
But
shit.
Took your record, Speedy.
I always wanted a big family. That
Oh,
was
there it
my
is,
thing.
yeah.
I always.
What was
I mean,
7?
there's some people that
good.
want a big.
Mhm.
I always
Yeah.
wanted that.
That's dope, man. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, man? It's Big J in Dallas, man. How you doing, Speed?
I'm not calling you that. What's up?
I was gonna
Dallas?
say, go ahead and call him Big J Speedy.
Shout out to the room and everything. Don't worry about it. Your baby mama does.
What's up, dog?
I was actually calling to give you some props, man. Speedy kept all his kids, man. And I have a lot of respect for that, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, over the years, I've had quite a few close calls, man. I had to pop up with that 350 a couple dozen times. But
He said a couple of
Hey,
dozen
big.
Yeah. You had to go to the chop shop.
I done dropped a few of them off.
Oh, too soon.
There's a lot of skulls in your uterus.
It's like Halloween.
The boogeyman's in there.
If I had on that money back, man, I might
Why is
have
my
that
baby
baby
scared to be
for
I
a
feel you on that. Jay.
My baby's seeing ghosts.
What did Claudia say about the baby ghosts?
My baby's
Say it
seeing
again.
other babies.
What did Claudia say about the baby ghosts?
Oh yeah, the baby
Right,
ghost.
baby ghost.
Got baby ghost. Hey Jay, man, it's all good. You got one now though, right?
I got 2 now, 2
Oh,
sons.
there you go, man.
Feel lucky?
Yeah. They fucking?
They the 2 ghosts of baby's past.
They each got 6 guardian babies.
I saw my little brother today.
They got 6 old babies.
Call that
watching
nigga scratch
them,
off
nigga.
when he get home. See how long he takes to figure it out.
They got 4 ghost babies jealous.
Say, Daddy, I keep hearing babies cry.
Hanging outside his room, man. And shit.
Daddy,
Neither one of your sons getting a good night's sleep.
Daddy, I keep seeing tadpoles in my sleep.
Oh, love y'all, man.
Hey
I
man,
can hear
I
voices say, "Why me?"
wanted to play football.
Thank you, Jay.
I could have been somebody.
Goodbye.
I was gonna be the president.
I could have been
Why
somebody.
me? What
I was gonna be an architect.
I can hear voices.
I would have been Little J.
I want. Look, it's bad. He hear this when he go to sleep. I wanted to go to school.
When he go to
Oh my God.
All the other kids going, that's fucked up.
Where's it from, Mama? Why Daddy don't want me?
Why he don't want me no more?
Don't want me no more.
We're
Shout out
not
to
laughing at y'all.
Shout out to Magic Mountain. Anyway.
I ain't never gonna see Santa Claus.
So somebody said,
One more
hey,
time on Superman. Let's go.
look, hey, so can we talk? Hey, bitch, get on this ride. Let's talk. We can talk all you want on this goddamn ride.
On the way to the chop shop.
Pops, what it sound like? But
Listen. I had took my homegirl.
that's what the baby
get her
sound
baby-
like when they go down the tube.
To get her, I took her to the chop shop, and her baby daddy ran in there and was like, "Don't kill my baby!"
Too late.
Oh, when I tell you, all the niggas in there was like, "Nigga, be quiet." Who didn't stop this nigga at the door?
Yeah, that's an odd place to be. I've been in it's a little room, everyone's sitting around.
Yes,
all the
everybody's
dudes are
sitting
doing this to each other.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's always a quiet nod, nigga.
You be filling out your forms.
That nigga ran in there. Don't kill my baby.
Well, I mean, it is technically a funeral home, nigga. So you know,
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
it is a funeral home, nigga. So you gotta be quiet in there. Yeah?
All the nurses was like, "Next."
Oh, man.
What's quieter, abortion clinic or?
AIDS.
And why that shit hidden by vines and grass and shit?
You need some foliage over the front of that, brother. You need some life.
Here's the cold part. You gotta go, cause you be fucked up. You don't go, cause when you come out, I'm so tired.
And when you come out that room, you got helper to the car.
Somebody said drilled and dropped.
Man.
Drilled and dropped.
Ah, it got quiet in here. Yeah.
Crazy. Y'all going to hell.
I hope one of y'all headed there right now and rethink
I
that.
tell you.
So, ladies,
Me and James.
One big bath.
if your man just hop out scaring you,
Nope.
you trying to kill that baby.
Me and James did exactly what the good book said. Put more people on this
Be
earth.
fruitful, multiply, man. Have some kids,
Multiply.
man.
My mind said one of them gonna hit. Somebody got to do
Somebody.
something. I'm gonna be at somebody awards show,
How
right?
many mothers
Movie
do you have?
Oscars.
You have 9 kids with.
With 3 moms.
Okay,
That's reasonable.
Why are you worried about it?
See that? Won't he do it?
Right.
Won't he do
That's
it?
reasonable.
Right.
Come on, man.
Jay be like, I'll
I
be
wasn't
back.
sticking and moving like that. I wasn't on that
Now
vibe.
you circled the box.
all
Yeah,
that,
you
yeah.
still love him. You still love him.
Motherfucking Nick said, "This had a baby sound going through."
Another one.
Another one.
Next.
Another one.
DJ Khaled.
Oh, Lord.
DJ.
They all be in the same little tube. Why yours didn't want you?
Don't worry, we gonna be ghosts.
We gonna haunt that bitch.
Oh, man.
Did you watch an animation called Ghost Babies about aborted children that come back and haunt their parents?
Oh.
Ghost baby.
Ghost baby.
Jay ain't never laughed like that when he called in. Nigga said- Other kids like, that's
That nigga
fucked
said I had
up.
plenty close calls. No, nigga, they happen. Close calls when it don't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah, that's called a call, nigga.
Yeah.
Make the call.
That's an appointment. I had a lot of appointments.
What you don't want to hear is, oh, we're all full. You want to come tomorrow?
Come back next month.
You come tomorrow. Anyway, so 9 kids. What's the oldest?
23.
All right, so you ready now? Because usually when we have a lot of kids, people think, yeah, we don't know our kids' name. The birth dates, I pretty much know the birthdays too. Go. First names only. First name. Fuck them.
Unique.
Boom. 1.
You got name on
We want me to run them
Just
on?
run them off.
All right.
Ready?
Unique. Right.
Unique.
Make them up. You don't know.
Because they like we can double check.
About 4
Right.
and 5.
Unique.
James.
James.
Jayla.
Jayla.
Angelino.
Yeah, those are my babies.
Right. And then we have Jayana.
Nigga did a snap.
Look, Jayla went.
Oh, Jayla, no, Jayla.
I tell you what.
That's
I tell you don't want to be a snap baby, nigga. Shit. Get your brother, nigga.
What's your mama name? What's your mama name? You know your mama name.
Damn, she had nice hair. What was her name?
Jayla. Jayana.
Jayana. Ocean. Eli. Prince.
Prince.
Yeah.
So
let me
Angelino's
tell you.
mom.
Hold on. So let me tell you something weird.
That wasn't 9, was it?
So let me tell you something weird about my youngest, my 8, 7, and 6, which is Ocean, Eli, and Prince. Prince favorite. He loved music, and his favorite color is purple.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. That's what's up.
Eli, the 7-year-old, Prince is 6, Eli 7. Eli loves to like work out a little bit, like the Book of Eli, the strength, the whole vibe on that. And Ocean loves the water.
Okay.
How incredible God is.
These all boys? These are boys?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's crazy, right?
Son named Ocean. That's dope.
This nigga be at the beach like, damn, it's my baby birthday.
No. He like, Ocean. That's the nigga. That's right.
I knew I was supposed to be somewhere.
He's in the bath. I got to call water.
What's the boy name?
You know where we go swim at?
Sprinkle, rain.
So it's Donald.
Lake.
I think
Lakeside.
I can do family. Donald, Dominic, Justin, Shira, Cheyenne, Brooklyn, Maya, Madison.
That was pretty good, Speedy.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Yeah, I was running.
Yeah, this nigga,
This
nigga knows all his
Nah,
kids.
the worst, the only thing that's bad when your parents have a lot of kids though is when they get ready to call one and they got to run through all the names.
They do that.
Like, just Donald.
And then they say, you know what the fuck I
come
mean.
here, man.
Yeah, I do that with Maya and Madison and Cheyenne because I'll go, shit. Go get your sister. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Speedy, remember? What's up, everybody?
What's up, Vern?
Remember that Family Guy episode with the prom night dumpster babies?
What's the episode?
Prom night dumpster baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
That because I saw that last night, and then y'all was talking about that shit. I was over here crying.
Dumpster full of babies.
Where?
On Family Guy.
Nigga, that's hilarious.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. I didn't see that with no Family Guy.
It's hilarious.
Because
I didn't see that.
Because Stewie and them was back there talking to some shit, and then this girl, she had a baby, and then she just put it in the dumpster, and then they pulled their umbilical cords up and started dancing.
Nigga, hey, come on, man.
And that whole song was just fucked up.
Oh, I gotta look that one up.
Like I'm just a prom night dumpster baby. Speedy, that shit is fucking hysterical.
Hey, tell him to call back later, Wanzer.
Wow.
Right. Did you hear that? This nigga Wanzer got a Spanish ringtone.
No, that was the Spanish dudes.
Don't you hey, fucker.
Don't you wanna?
What's that drink called? What's it called?
Thank you,
Fanta.
You got a Fanta ringtone?
Don't you wanna?
Fanta. Who called you, Wanzer?
That wasn't a come on.
You know that's a German. You know it's a German company.
Fanta?
Yeah, how racist is that?
They're part of Coca-Cola now.
Yeah, but Coca-Cola wanted to sell their product during the war, and they didn't want to be associated with Germany, so they made up Fanta. So yeah,
Fanta.
it's kind of racist. They put the Mexican swang on it, and they got nothing to do with them.
That shit like Fanta.
Fanta.
Oh,
It still sounds German to me.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, Wanzer. I mean, right there. Anyway, so yeah, kids in the building. You got kids. You have four. You got 3 girls.
Y'all can repopulate the earth right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
damn, just
3 girls, 1 boy.
We can start a company with all these kids.
Chris,
Oh, you got football team.
Man.
Yeah, you got girls, man.
Yeah, oh my
How many girls you got?
I delivered all of them though.
Got three.
I delivered all of them
Are you
at
a
home.
doctor?
Like at home.
At home.
in the kiddie pool. You got the kiddie pool.
Yeah, we put a pool.
So look, no,
Yeah,
real
it's
talk.
cold.
So my wife wants to have an at-home birth. She
You
wants
need
to
to
do
do
the
that.
at-home
You
thing.
need to
Yeah,
connect
I'm with
with her
that.
and do that.
I'm in the water.
Best
nigga.
thing in the world you can do.
I'm the doula, nigga. What you mean?
Chris?
I'm a
Yes,
doula,
yes,
nigga.
my brother.
I'm getting in the water.
I
nigga.
didn't mind going to the hospital. Let people do what they do.
Snatching the
Let 'em do
baby.
what they
out.
do,
They
right?
pull the baby out and they go, I
There it
said,
is.
cool. That's
That's the one.
let's
Now,
roll.
when you delivered your babies at home, was there a professional there, or were you the professional?
Did you have a doula?
Did you have
My
a midwife?
first time around, I had a friend of mine who's midwife. Second time around, was just my wife and I.
Wow, I don't think you're supposed to do that.
And you
Why?
knew when the baby was going to come?
Why?
Stop
You
being a
know, what if
pussy,
something
Wanda.
happens?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's
It
that
happens, nigga.
time. It's coming. You know,
Yeah.
it was a very unique
So you
experience.
cut the cord with like regular pair of scissors? Just-
He used the cooking scissors. Oh, those are for cooking.
yeah, we're cooking.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a unique experience because my second child came too fast. So she wasn't with us when she came into the world.
What do you mean?
She was no breathing, no heartbeat, no nothing. So what
And
happened?
this is the one you did by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So I mean,
that's
God,
why I was.
It's amazing what happens to you, how God downloads on you and things happen to you. So as she's coming out, I could feel the cord wrapped around her neck. So I had to take the cord around her neck, take her out, and then get her to come back. It was.
See, I don't think we're supposed to be figuring this stuff out on the spot.
No, actually, I was doing an apparatus where I had her on my arm and just doing the back until she came in. Okay. But it was very.
And then she just started to breathe.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was.
What was the cord? Did you cut it? Or?
No, not right away. Not right away. Yeah. Later.
Well, nigga, you was in. You ain't pay attention when your babies were delivering. You just was in there.
I was in there. Look.
And then what happened?
He lucky I didn't have a phone, nigga. I've been right here. Oh shit! Crazy.
You know, what about all that extra stuff? Like, how do you know what to do with it?
You sounded
There's
real
a
soft,
bag,
Wanzer.
There's a bag.
You sounded
there's all
real
kinds of
soft.
Stuff. It's
No,
like,
she had it
The
in the pool.
placenta?
All that stuff is in the water.
He called it
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, all
then
that
you gotta
stuff.
get you gotta get the pool thing. And
Yeah.
Pool thing.
now you scooping out.
There's
So-
a hair product called Perm Repair. They used to put the placenta in the hair product.
Yeah.
So she comes back and like everybody's happy.
Yeah.
So where do you put the baby? Because normally you put them in an incubator or you put them.
Normally
At
put a
home.
baby in
Yeah,
an
no
incubator.
incubator, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they put it in a little tube when you put your arm in and you touch the little motherfucker because you can't.
Those are the movies.
So does this baby?
Yeah,
does this
those
baby
are
have
movies.
paperwork?
Does this baby pay taxes?
There's a child walking around with no
Nobody
paperwork.
signed anything.
No one. Yeah, but it's an amazing experience. I wish
not getting no
everybody
paperwork
could
for my
have that
baby.
connection.
So when you cut the umbilical cord, you have to push it back into the other pieces back in the wife. No.
No, you don't push it back into nobody. That's how you get an
Comes out.
STD.
Eventually, it comes out.
It comes out.
It's
Okay,
like
got
It
it's
falls off.
Daddy made a movie, Ned.
Yeah, that's how you get an STD pushing that back up in there. You
So
can't
that's
do
your
that.
favorite, huh?
No, I love all my kids.
All parents say
But
that.
you didn't have to save them all.
All
Now-
parents say that.
Now you get that. Tell them to hold on. So there's one comic had the
Hold on,
funniest
caller,
joke
one
I've
second.
heard in a very long time. He said, "You know, it's cool being an uncle because you know why? Uncle can have favorite kids. You can have a
Yeah.
favorite niece.
Yeah.
As a parent, you can't have a
No,
favorite.
you can't.
They all got to be. But if you're an uncle, you go, look, I like you. I don't like you, brother. Fuck them
They don't
motherfuckers."
come with instructions, and they all
And,
different.
and nobody trips about an uncle saying or auntie saying that's my favorite.
Parents feel that way too. And
No,
and
you
your
can't say it.
siblings,
But you
No,
biased.
you can't say it. No,
You should tell the kids though. I think you
They
should.
already know.
Yeah, because if not, they don't
know.
they don't understand why they might be getting treated different. But if you tell them like, look,
Yeah, you
I don't
love
really
you're
them
not a
all.
good person. You can tell a kid that like, yo, you an asshole, B. Like if you wasn't my kid, I wouldn't kick it with you.
Right.
So,
Call
Daddy
her.
say that to you, Nick.
no, but that's what I tell people. I
Speedy,
say,
it's not a-
Vernon,
it's
hold
not a
on.
chicken. You don't put a kid in the incubator.
Oh, my bad. I thought that's where you put it.
Vernon, don't overtalk me.
Little tube.
He said, "Don't overtalk me."
You thick neck
You
mother.
know what I'm saying?
Nah,
That's
but
how-
I think parents should tell children if they're not good kids and what you don't like about them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Anything
luckily,
about you.
I know people who don't like their parents. Like, genuinely don't like them. I actually like even if they wasn't my parents, we still get along. You know what I mean? My
I
brothers.
wonder where
even-
you were going with that.
even
shit.
if they
Yeah,
weren't my
you
brothers,
know, I mean,
I
I
still-
don't like my dad.
No, but I still get along with my
you can
brothers,
love
even
your-
if we
you can
weren't
love your
brothers. Like,
parents, but
I
not
like their
you can love your
personalities.
kids
You know what
and
I'm
your
saying?
parents and whoever else, but not
And some
like
kids are
them.
assholes.
Yeah,
man.
but I
It's
guess
like that.
I guess what I'm saying, Vern,
You gotta tell them.
it's okay for uncles and aunties to say I have a favorite kid,
Yeah.
No,
and
it's
nobody
okay.
trip.
You
Nobody
could
trip.
tell your
Nobody
kid
get upset.
that.
But
Or
if
even
a-
the kids know they'll say that's my favorite uncle.
That's my favorite uncle. But a parent could never say that's my favorite kid.
No,
My
you
mom-
can. You're making a
Wait
choice
minute,
not
it's
to
not-
say it. You
parents
could.
don't necessarily have to
My
say
mama
it
told me
in
she
their
liked my
actions.
brother more than me. This is a real thing.
I never said that.
My mama looked me in my face and told me that.
So you need to look at your mom. You need to tell her, hey, then there's something about you you don't like. Because I'm a part of you.
No, she was right.
It's
I was
just
an
nature.
asshole.
It's just what it is.
She was right.
You don't have to say, "Oh, I like you better than the rest of them." You don't have to
You can
say
say
it. It's
that.
just how you treat them.
No, you should say it, Vern.
You should say. No, that's why I'm the only child. My mom
You
was straight
should
up.
say
My
it.
mom was like, she didn't want no kids. Like she didn't like kids.
You almost ended up in the
It's
chop
just-
shop.
Yeah,
K-Dog.
almost, my nigga. I
Yo,
made
let's went through
it.
that too.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
What was that? That was a K-Dot.
If
Went
you
through
guys
two.
as parents, it's certain things that you should never. I don't care what that kid do or what that kid say. It's just certain things you should never say
Why?
to your child.
So if your
Yeah,
kid
you
is
never-
Jeffrey Dahmer, you should say, oh, that's nice, honey.
Yeah. Well, you should never call your daughter a bitch.
What if your kids are overweight? Can you tell them they fat?
Can they tempt you?
Yeah, they can.
Oh yeah, they'll tempt you because kids are push your buttons
Huh?
like nobody
Push
else.
the button.
Yeah.
Shouldn't say it. Don't mean
No,
you
you
ain't
should be
say it.
honest and certain. Like when my son was little, he used to draw shit, and I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Shit is weak.
You know what I'm saying? But I would ask him like instead, like, cause it was something to him.
What is that?
But you,
Yeah,
but
so
you
I'd be
would
like,
never
what is
say
that?
What the
Is
fuck is
that?
that bullshit?
No, sometimes I do.
Why
But,
is
but I would still ask him like, "What is it?"
Why is the
Like,
fish
Bullshit.
on land?
you know
What
I'm
is
saying?
the bullshit?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because if you attempting to draw something, if you saying it's a horse, let me show you a horse. so you can try to draw it better next time.
Right.
You
You
know
know
what
what?
I'm saying?
That's what you should do with kids.
You
Is
don't
show them
tell
technique,
The kid is trying to do something
not
and they
encourage
show
the
you
BS.
something, and they're proud of it, and then you just shit on it.
Right.
Why would you be proud of something that's whack,
for
though?
the rest of his life.
Well, it's tricky, Vern.
Your food is nasty, Vern. Call back.
Listen, I give you a perfect example. My little sister, she traced the drawing, right? She gonna show it to my pops. My pops thought he drew it. He drew it. She showed me and said, "Look," I said, "You traced this, nigga." I didn't even let her start the lie. I said, "You traced it." She said, "Yeah." I said, "You did a good job tracing it, though." I said, and I explained to her. I said, "Listen, this is difficult to stay disciplined enough to be able to trace something like identical and then go back and paint it. This is great. But you're not finna come off with the lie and nigga try to. I draw. I sold art for a living, so I'm not gonna play the game with you, nigga. As soon as she said, "Nick," I said, "I like the trace."
I let my daughter live. I said,
I like the
you
trace,
did this?
baby.
She said yes. I said, all right, baby. I'll put it on the
Nope.
refrigerator.
Shut
He
it
said
down.
nope.
Put this reprint on the refrigerator.
Man. You know you go to jail for this, but I'm gonna hang it up for you, okay?
This is illegal what you did. This is an unauthorized copy.
Go write plagiarism 100 times.
But I'm gonna share there's something that's interesting for parents, right? And how I don't know if your kids have kids yet, but the interesting thing about this vibe that as parents we gotta go through, because our parents may go through, is the bond
Hold on, caller.
that they have with the grandparents.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you what's scary about this, right?
Yeah.
When you have your daughter and when you have your son, you're more likely to be attached to your daughter's kids than your son's. And this is just the reality of it, because if separation takes place between the couples, the majority of the time the kids go with the mom, which is your daughter.
Yeah.
But then if your son have kids, if Nick have kids, and that separation, Nick may possibly get them but legally, right?
You don't see him as much.
But right, like you may possibly get them every other weekend, right? So that means the grandparents may not see them and bond with them only every other weekend.
don't get to see my granddaughter.
Like, what do y'all think about that? Like,
it's hard for me.
It's scary though.
I wish I could see my granddaughter.
Grandparent laws. So grandparents are able to see their children, so they don't get caught up in that. There's laws.
Well, they're allowed. That law with that is they're allowed to see them as much as they were seeing them up until the point that that the breakup happened or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where they calling from? And anybody you seen your kids? What's that?
Fuck them kids. DJ out there Vegas.
DJ out there Vegas. What they do, dog? All in the back of that van.
Hey, I can't call it, man. Hey, I wanted to call in and say, I don't, as a licensed physician, I don't recommend at-home birth.
He said I don't recommend at-home births.
Well, the baby here already now.
He said he's a licensed
No,
physician.
but look, a lot of people don't know that a lot of hospitals, especially a new modern hospital, they offer the same thing. So you can go to a hospital, like when I had my last daughter, they had these huge tubs that you can have a birth in. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that in your home, in your living room, in front of everybody. Now your uncle got to get off the couch.
He got to go out the room. Hey,
in front of everybody.
Like, nigga, motherfuckers is trying to have at-home births, knowing they got roommates and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, hey, dog, can I get a little privacy? Can I have a kid? Like, just go to the hospital. They got these huge tubs. You can do the same thing right there, because if something happens, like when we was having our kids, they told us, like, you know, certain horror stories that they experienced. Like when my girl had my daughter, her lung collapsed. If you at home with a doula and your lung collapse, what can they do for you? Like they gonna rush you to a hospital anyway. You might as well just do it at the hospital.
Yeah, but I think
for
Chris, I would assume it was the bonding with your daughter and your wife.
In the house.
You can bond with your daughter anytime.
Why your voice goes so?
They don't hold your daughter hostage.
Because this nigga don't know about free will.
Yeah, he don't know. But they are gonna register her and stick her with 1,000 shots.
Yeah, see. You know, my thanks, DJ. My aunts,
Thank you, DJ.
my aunts are practicing doula, right? And she was explaining to me that most people don't want the child to be traumatized as soon as they're coming into the world, right? So if you look at a hospital, you got the lights, you got all the machines, you got the strangers grabbing your kids.
Kids ain't gonna remember. Did you remember when you got it?
Right, but your body.
Do you remember?
No one remembers it, Pop. So it's not a question to ask me. You don't remember when you were
it.
born, but your body remembers that. All the trauma that happens.
No, it don't.
That's what you think, right? But there's been studies to prove that it does.
Nick.
You can think with it. You can twist your neck. I don't know what's wrong with you. That was soft, but I don't know what that was.
Just because your mama went
You know,
back to
it's-
picking
I don't know what
cotton
that
after
was.
you were born.
Like, Doc, chime in on this though.
So, yes, you can remember things as early as like 1.5, 2 years old.
I wasn't talking about memory. I'm not talking about the psychological memory
I'm
bank.
talking about the experience.
I'm talking about what happens to anything that happens to your
Your
body.
spirit.
No, not your spirit. Just so let's break this down scientifically. You have a thing called DNA. Okay, what DNA does is record everything that happens to you. It records it and then it passes it along. So it doesn't matter if you psychologically remember it or not. Your body is a computer. It's programmed to remember everything, every smell, every contact, everything you hear, whether you actually recall it or not. So that's the thing that we don't understand, that when you're born into a hospital, we don't know, because we've been doing it so long, we don't know what effect it's having. We don't know the last group of people that were born outside of those conditions.
We do got a lot of
how
crazy
they
kids
live.
now.
So do you believe in past lives and all of those types of things?
I believe in regeneration, meaning I'm a black man now. I believed in Jesus' time I was a black man then. I believe that whatever time I was a black man then. So that's what I believe in regeneration. I can see that in nature. Right? I don't have to believe anything.
But I don't believe. Okay, caller, what's your name?
I believe that.
Do you believe it? Caller.
McVay from Houston.
How you doing,
what
McVay?
up?
What's up, McVay?
Hey, what's up, kings and queens? First of all, let me say, K-Dot, you've been in the workforce way too long. Nick would never say, hold on, call all professional like that.
Nice to him, K. I don't understand that.
I'm just trying to exhibit some professionalism.
we used to just getting on the line and just holding on until Speedy say something.
Yeah, that works.
You're going to spoil us. But it's not for me to agree or disagree, Speed. I know you're an antagonist by heart and you're argumentative. So no matter what we say, because you've been here 60 years, you think you know it all, you're the most wise, and ain't nothing you ain't seen in the face of the earth. So
There you go.
that's neither here nor there.
That's me.
He think just because his beard turned gray, it made him wise.
Sorry, go ahead.
Right, you got it. You got it.
That's not how it works,
Moses.
Speedy. Yeah.
I've been following them since 2008, so it's always funny to me when people come into the studio and they're enlightened by him. I'm like, give him
Hilarious. That is funny.
give him 30 seconds. He's going to prove his point to be wrong. But I will say, man, speaking on the children being favorites and all that, I have two children, and for anyone to say that they don't have a favorite, I'm gonna call BS on it.
Me too. I agree.
All right, you can call it on me. I don't have a favorite.
You can't say it, you can't show it, but I mean, even with Speedy, he'll say he don't have a favorite, but we all know Brooklyn.
Yeah, exactly. Wait till Brooklyn make it to the league.
That's my boy.
That's my boy.
Yeah, like we all know.
when he
We
fucked in
know
the truck.
Brooklyn.
He had hard blankets when I first found him.
Condoms in the middle.
I knew he was gonna be somebody.
There it is.
I feel you, McVay.
Glad I
That
didn't take
was
him to the
dope.
chop shop.
Yeah, right.
I don't think I have a favorite. I do not think. I feel like I don't have a favorite.
Not even.
You
Not
like
even
them
because
all differently, though, right?
Say it again.
You love them differently?
Yes, but I don't have a favorite in the
Okay.
sense of
Okay.
like I love them all the same. Every single one.
you don't love any of them based on how much you hated their mother.
No, I don't want to.
That was a great question.
Lord.
No, I don't.
Great question.
Sometimes you look at the kid, they look like, I hate you.
No, I would say
You don't think he has one?
who?
Favorite what, kid?
Do you think your dad has a favorite kid? Because he says that, but what do you think?
Actually, I think so. I think so. And this is obviously 'cause I've been around my dad my whole life, right?
Yeah.
So just observation. I could be wrong.
Oh,
I
give
would
me a
say
peanut gallery.
I would say my older brother only because I've seen him and my brother hang out like homies, like just go kick it. And I used to be like, Kelly, what the fuck? I don't just kick it. What the hell is going on?
But you were younger too, right?
Yeah, only like a year. But
Okay,
even
only a
still,
year.
I noticed that they just got along, like just two homies kicking it, right? Like the conversation. So as a kid, you don't understand, like your parents are your parents.
Right.
So my dad's always been my dad. He's like, Nick, you go clean up, and then. But I would look at them, they be laughing and shit. What the hell they laughing about?
Yeah, why he ain't gotta clean his room?
Yeah, he ain't got it. So but my mom told me straight to my face though, like and she has multiple kids too. Like my older brother, he was he's a good guy. He's a fun person, so I get it. Like somebody that's willing to listen to you. It's not always. I'm always opinionated.
No.
I'm always got something to say. So I get it. Like who want to hear that shit all day? So I get that. So if
Never forget,
you,
we at the car.
yeah, I get it.
And
I was like,
he said, we were talking something. He said, well, Dad, I'm gonna bring out the bar. I gotta go. So you gonna leave? Yeah, nigga. So you don't want to hear? No, I don't want to hear. And,
yeah, that's it.
so
And I said, cool.
He goes,
I
I don't understand how a man that don't want to hear the truth. I said, please let me out the car. Still trying to tell me the shit I don't want to hear.
I love you, but I gotta get out.
I gotta get out. So all of them are different.
Right.
Donald's different than Nick. Nick is y'all met Nick. Justin got a few words for you, then he moving.
Facts.
He don't stick around. Whatever it is, he moving to another situation. And then Shira.
Drama. I say it.
Cheyenne.
Drama.
That's my baby. Don't talk about Cheyenne.
That's my dog. I love
Cheyenne.
That's my
if
dog.
I said, "Oh my," if I go, she go, "Dad, what's wrong?" Nothing's wrong. I just.
She
breathe.
love her daddy.
She thinks something's wrong. Brooklyn.
He
y'all
fucks.
say all
He
that?
fucks. That's what we do know. You mean the fucker?
I can text him 500 things. I go, "Yo, man, did you read the text?" He goes, "Nah." But if he texts me, he want to answer right then. Hey, Pa, I need the keys.
That's all these new kids.
It's just everything. And then Maya is.
My baby.
Can you see?
I would say if I had to have who's the favorite? It would be Madison.
Hold on, caller.
Can you see
Maddie's the
yourself
youngest, though.
in
She
each
the
one of
youngest.
your kids?
No.
You can't. Wait for that one.
Mine's
Can you
mine.
see? Can you see the mom in the kids?
Yes.
Then you got to be able to see yourself.
Yeah.
Right. It's like my daughters, like even with my daughters, like Unique and Jayla and Jayana, I can tell, like, I'm like, okay, if I'm in the hospital, I know they all gonna come, but Unique, I feel like Unique,
She gonna take care of you.
And Jayana, no, Unique and Jayana gonna be there, gonna be like, all right, well, Dad, I gotta go handle this business.
Good seeing you.
My daughter Jayla, she not gonna move. She
not gonna
gonna
move.
stay right there and just like she's the type that will cry because you're crying.
Okay.
Like, why are you crying? I don't know. You're crying. That's my daughter, right?
Well, don't your leg hurt, Daddy?
It's crazy, but I try to treat them all equal and everything and encourage them. Look, this is funny. I tell them they all winners. I'm like, you was a winner at birth. Do you realize how many sperms y'all beat?
Use that one.
Wait.
You came out, I was like, ah!
But think about it.
Champion.
So, just to let y'all know, we all winners.
We all winners. Caller, what's your name? You won. Who you? Got through, nigga.
Hey, it's Nakia again.
Hey, Nakia. We can tell by the traffic.
Yeah, she was a big sperm.
Parents and grandparents always have a favorite, and they won't say it, but you can feel it. Because I never forget, one day I came in the house. I'm coming in the house, I'm unlocking the door, and my grandma's on the phone.
Called you
and
big.
she's like, oh, here come my baby now. So I'm coming in the house all juice and shit. I opened the door, she said, oh, it's just Nakia.
Oh, she's on a different kind of rumbling.
Oh,
Man.
Here come this troublemaker.
Grandchild, what the hell you mean it's just Nakia?
Did you cause trouble?
Did you cry? You cried.
Did you used to steal from your
Did you
grandma's
get upset and go eat?
Hilarious.
Because I know, because my grandmother's favorite was her baby daughter.
Okay.
And she and my mom and everyone else in the family felt that, which is why there was so much turmoil with my family. And after my grandmother passed, so it's like, and my grandmother played favorites with everybody. And I'm like, my mom does the same thing. My brother's her favorite.
You should have worked harder.
Maybe stop eating. Anyway.
Thank you, Nakia.
Thank you, Nakia.
Anyway, Speedy, kiss me in my ass.
In there.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
in there.
Kiss me
Wanda
in
said he'll
my
do it.
ass.
In the crack.
And we got
I'll
a
do it.
flashlight for you.
Yeah, we got a flashlight if you want
I'll do
one.
it.
You want to kiss some booty hole around here? We got a flashlight.
Women don't use the flashlight.
Oh,
That's a
no.
man's thing
That's
only.
on Friday.
Give me the rope.
Nakia, that's on Friday. Bye. So
Right.
do you see yourself in any of your kids?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I did learn. I learned that what my dad type was my mama. And my brother and sister mother is not really his type.
Hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell what your dad's really like by, because, like, when I exhibited my mom traits, my dad was cool. when my sister would do what her mama do, he'd be like, rolling his eyes. His eyes like, oh, my mama was really a type. You settled over here, but it's all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to love my brother and sister the same. But y'all just be out here fucking.
Nah, we just like women.
Pretty much.
How about I just like somebody, kiddo?
Yeah. Well, like what you like consistently.
I'm gonna go with what James said. I'm tell the kids,
Y'all winners.
I'm telling all my kids, hey, y'all should be proud of yourself. You ran the best race you could.
You could.
You made it.
Yeah, we're all champions.
First one to the egg.
Everybody.
You know
how
what?
many?
You like when somebody come home with the somebody come home with the
Man, that is.
when somebody come home with a baby ain't finished, you like, woo, this motherfucker outran everybody.
Man, you know what I'm saying? You should have baked a little longer.
Yeah, how'd you do that with one arm?
That's a one-armed basketball player cooking people.
Oh, yeah, he is.
We're going to take a quick break. Come right back. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Speedy
up in this.
bitch.
Does that mean Nick playing?
I used to pay $160.
You guys know that it's time to do something different and to live better lives, because that's what God intended for us to do. Not to live mediocre lives or lives where we're just getting by, but lives where we're actually happy and thriving and all of those wonderful things that come along with. All right. So you guys will have an opportunity to call in and ask your questions today. The phone number to call in is 818-914-4087. And we will take your calls if you have calls. So today's topic is, let's talk about sex, all right? It's that thing for many of us, we were always taught that sex was a dirty thing. But the reality is, hey, if people weren't doing it, I wouldn't be here, you wouldn't be here. But we can talk about healthy sex and ways to have healthy sex. So, of course, rule number one is always what? What are we taught, Nick? To be what? Abstinent, right? What you think about being abstinent, Nick? What you think about it?
That ain't what I was taught.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't taught to be no abstinent.
I forgot who your daddy was.
First
My bad.
commandment of the Lord was to have sex.
Right.
That's the first commandment. So,
the first commandment?
Yeah.
Well,
be fruitful and multiply.
That's not the first commandment.
That's the very first commandment ever given to any mankind.
Wait a minute. No. Thou should have no other gods before me.
No,
that's not the first commandment.
That's the first commandment in the 10 commandments. But the first commandment ever in the Bible was be fruitful and multiply.
Well, I know about being fruitful and multiplying. I know about that part.
Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do.
For those of us who can be fruitful and multiply.
Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like we don't talk about sex enough in the black community.
We don't.
You know, so I think that's a thing that we kind of have a taboo thing about, which I don't understand.
Yeah.
Me and my mom talked briefly about this. She was asking more of just inappropriate things happening in the families, you know, and what do you think that stems from and all of that. And I said, I think it stems from people not talking about sex.
Do you mean inappropriate things like incest, molestation?
Kids, you know how, whether it be kids touching on kids, whether it be whatever it is, right? Whether it be
because that
kids
is
not
a
knowing,
sometimes.
whether they know kids not knowing not to sit on someone's lap or not to hug somebody,
child.
you know, all those things, right?
We learned early.
So we were just talking about, you know, just a general conversation of why do you think this is? Do you think it's something that was learned through slavery? We went through all of that, right?
Sure.
And I said, you know, I don't think it was something we learned through slavery or anything like that. I think it's a human thing that black people just don't talk about. So because you don't talk about it, kids are forced to explore. And unfortunately, like with most things that kids have to explore into, it's not going to end well because you have to, you know, get those bumps and bruises.
Right.
But I think just for the black community, I think we should just, especially at, I feel like 13, maybe 12. 12 is probably the age you need to start talking to kids about sex.
Yes.
I don't know what age girl starts developing.
Well, I think when they're pre-puberted, which is before puberty. But what's happening is girls are getting their menstrual cycles earlier. So it used to be like 14, 12. We're now looking at the age of 9. So probably depending on your child's level of understanding, the sooner you talk about it, the better. I believe that as well.
Absolutely. I think, I think most boys, I think you start getting your erections at like 10 maybe.
If not before. Well, you can have them as babies.
Maybe,
Yes,
I'm talking about mentally though, to know
where you're
what's going on.
connecting the two.
Maybe like 10, something like that. So I feel like you have to start those conversations, because if not, both sides are just, you just open the fucking whatever happens to you pretty much.
Yeah.
And that's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like the only solution we have is to have those conversations, as uncomfortable they may be. Talk to your kids about sex.
Yes.
I would encourage parents now to probably show pictures. You know, and because they got the internet, nigga, so they gonna see them.
Yeah, they gonna see it one way or the other. And one thing about me, I did not allow my child to go to school until he was able to correctly understand, know, point out, and tell me the proper anatomy. The penis was the penis, the vagina was the.
People are gonna.
Experiences you've had with fetishes. Got any fetishes, Mr. Christian? Nick, you got any fetishes?
I don't know if I have a fetish.
What you got? You got a
But
something?
I'm a little bit of like an extremist though, right? So like if I like I don't know, say this week I like legs or some shit. Legs turn me on. If I was dating a girl with legs, she'd have some long ass legs. Like it'd be extreme.
Like a giraffe?
Like a giraffe.
Okay.
If I'm into tall women for whatever reason, she's
Okay.
gonna be playing for the WNBA. She's gonna be 6'8". Nigga. Like I'm gonna go all the way.
Okay.
If I'm in my ass mode, it's gonna be ass. It's gonna be stupid. Like you're gonna be like, what the? You know what I mean? So I've learned that about myself. I'm a little bit of an extremist.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
I don't have a fetish though. I can't pick one thing.
Okay. It's whatever turns you on that's gonna get you to that point of
You know what's crazy? It's not
climaxing.
It's not really about me though. So
Okay.
It's whatever is accentuated on the woman.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like, I don't know if this woman particularly just has really nice lips, then I'll just be into her lips for whatever reason. You know, so it's not really my choice. It's whatever.
So your fetishes change.
Yeah, whatever the Lord bless you with, I'm with it. You know, whatever. Hey, if you got nice feet, you got nice feet, I'm all in. Hey, I rock whatever.
I definitely believe in that vibe. I believe in a woman should be able to rock her sexy the way she want to. You hear me good? Yeah, the woman should be able to rock her sexy. I'm not the type of person that's like, what you wearing that for? Like you,
right.
I feel like if you like your legs, you should wear things that complement your legs. If you like your ass, you should wear things that complement your ass. If you like your breasts, you should wear things that
I love mine. Can you tell?
And all that. I believe you should rock your sexy and embrace your sexy because it's not going to be here forever, right? It's not going to be here, so you might as well rock it while you got it.
I believe in that too,
and
right?
Yeah,
and don't let it sag to the floor. You know, work out, do some stuff.
But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna share this with you. Man.
Okay.
And I don't know, Nick will agree, but if it will all come together and make sense. But I was talking to a few friends about things that us men like that's kind of under the radar, but volumes to us. Right?
Yes.
And a lot of women feel like, oh yeah, you men like it when a woman have her hands and her feet done, right? And that's sexy. And we like that when you get the mani and petty and all that there.
Right.
But you know what's crazy sexy to us that speaks volumes about how you view your sexy?
What's that?
Is if you take the time to match your bra and panties.
Okay.
That speaks, and a lot of women don't know that.
That
speaks, but that speaks volumes to us. Here's why.
Okay.
Even though you take the time to do your hands and your feet, I get it. Those things are exposed.
Right.
You got heels on. You showing off your toes. You shaking hands when you meet people. Right.
Right.
So those things are exposed.
True.
But for you to take the time to match your bra and panties,
Mm-hmm.
possibly knowing that no one's going to see them that day.
Okay.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Strong possibility. No one will ever see them that day. People will see your nails and your feet that day because they're exposed.
Right.
But for you to take the time to match your bra and panties,
Mm-hmm.
and no one will see that outfit, that ensemble,
Uh-huh.
that says to me how much you value your sexy in a crazy way. You just elevate it in a crazy way.
And you know
Like,
what?
do that make sense, Nick? Like, would it? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if you have on like a purple bra and orange panties, we still gonna want to fuck. Don't get it twisted. Right. It ain't gonna tell you like that, but it just says a lot about you and how you really view your sex. Because think about it, you don't have to do that. Right. Nobody's gonna. Ain't nobody gonna see. I'm not dealing with but to take the time to still do that, so when you do get undressed, that's together.
Yeah, on that just in case, ladies. Just in case. I match my stuff. I match because you're right. It makes me feel better. You know what I mean? Even you know, my years of celibacy and all of that. One thing I've learned, well, let me say it this way. One thing I believe I've learned in terms of attracting a man is my confidence. And so one of the things that helps me with my confidence is when I'm bathed well, I smell good, I look good, my clothes are matching, I'm rocking whatever handbag and shoes, you know? Like, y'all can't see my shoes. I got on some fly partial boots over here. We have to get these on camera, Nick. You know?
Put your leg up there, Doc.
There it is. But it makes me feel better about me, you know, and it doesn't have anything to do with anything materialistic. It just has to do with, okay, these are the things, the clothes, the merchandise that God has blessed me with the opportunity to afford. I'm going to max it out and make sure it looks good. Like this morning, I have 2 closets at home of clothes. I said, you know what, today I want to dress a little sexier than I usually do when I come on the show, all right? I just want to look a little sexier. I just want to turn it up. So notice you don't see my Dr. Lab coat, even though that would have been sexy too. And I got on a little mini dress with some partial boots. Whole lot of leg and thigh showing, right? Because I'm a woman and I want to feel a certain kind of way. And I'm confident in how I'm looking. And when I go out and go to the grocery store or whatever it is I'm doing, guess what? That confidence is going to exude and that energy is going to transfer onto the male counterpart. I believe that. What do you guys think about that? Of course you can. You always do.
Ecclesiasticus 19:29. A man may be known by his look. So a lot of times we shouldn't judge people based on how they look, but it says a man may be known by his look and have his understanding of his countenance when you meet him. Right? So this is saying, this out the scriptures. It's saying you should judge a book by its cover. Right? You should look at someone and make assessments based on what they're presenting to you. That only makes logical sense, right? Anything else is nonsense.
Yeah.
So I think what you're saying about the way you're dressing it and that actually reflecting how you think about yourself, that's undeniable whether people want to acknowledge it or not.
From the panties and the bra on up, right, James?
Yeah. And a subconscious thing. So when you're getting, like, even as a man, I take into account what kind of drawers I put on.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine a woman not considering these things, you know, because y'all have options. We ain't even got that many options. Right. You got Sean John.
Fruit of the Loom Hayes.
You know what I mean? You going to the
Little
gym,
Calvin
or you
Klein.
going to be out. That's really the only option you got, you know. But I do think it's important, just as a reflection about how you feel about yourself. Not the people around you necessarily, but you should be aware that it's only human nature to judge someone based on how you look and how you present yourself.
Yeah.
So if that's something.
In the 70s look old.
You gotta give me the point when you're ready. You gotta point at me. That's how you doing. Tell me. You don't want none of your blues to match? Cool. Fuck it. We are back. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Speedy.
up in this.
Bitch.
Something like that.
Shake that monkey.
Who you talking to?
This is a song I keep telling you
What
every
song?
time I say that. It's Yin Yang Twins.
Shake that monkey?
Yeah, it'd be like shake that monkey.
What's a monkey?
It's like that's your vagina.
Shake your vagina?
That's a Bay Area
I thought it was
niggas.
shake your money.
They call it a
I
monkey.
thought shake your money maker. Anyway.
Shake that monkey.
In-house we got.
Wanzer. With his
you know what I'm
gay,
saying? You got
gay
Wanzer
jean shirt on.
This nigga got it's a jean shirt jacket. It's a jean shirt jacket.
No, that's a shirt. This is a jean jacket. That is a jean shirt.
This is a jean jacket. Okay,
No, that's not a jacket, bro. That's a shirt.
I'm afraid it's a jacket.
I'm afraid that's a shirt.
I'm afraid it's a jacket.
I'm afraid
it's a
somebody-
zombie shirt. That's
His
a damn
style. Nah.
In-house we got.
Listen to
Christopher
me.
Broden.
Thank you, brother. For coming.
Saturday.
In-house we got.
James Christian.
In-house we got.
Dr. Tatanisha Timms.
At the marble table, the first time, one time only.
First and last.
Yeah.
First and last time.
Don't hate. You know what I'm saying? You hear the callers. I'm professional. K. Dot in the house.
Hey, Dizzle.
You see me.
For
Yeah, maybe not.
That's why you're going to get fired. Professional people get paid.
Wanza, you got a lot of
You're
blues
very
on,
true.
my nigga.
Very true.
Well,
you got-
you know,
this is-
the
got
earth
every
is,
blue
the
in the
earth
cabinet.
is blue.
Got a
We live on
Canadian
a blue
tuxedo
planet.
on.
That's how he's
Shout out to the V-neck. V-necks are back. Just in case you didn't know. I don't know if everybody knew
Shout
that.
out to whoever knitted that.
Seal. It is my bad Monday.
My bad.
My bad. Sometimes we get it right. Sometimes we
Yeah,
don't.
sometimes we don't.
God damn.
That's
How
my
was your
bad.
weekend? How was your weekend there, K-Dot?
It was cool. Like, I had a good weekend.
Impossible.
Yeah, I did. You know, I didn't spend no money. That's always a good weekend
Yeah.
for me.
So you didn't go on no dates. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's right. No dates.
I can't hear you,
Yeah,
Mike.
fuck them in the car,
You
huh?
can't hear me? Not only fucking, they got their own places. I deal with,
Hey, don't listen to him when he says
you know what I'm saying?
Wait, first of all, K-Dot,
Yes.
whose name on the wall?
Roll out live
Keep going.
with some bobblehead nigga.
We getting bubble here.
And
You gonna revise your
friends.
thing?
No,
You gonna
for
revise
what?
your-
I look great.
All right, well,
What's wrong?
you should add the beard or something.
No.
Add your locks or something.
It should be
Tell you, you look
updated.
like you should be holding some cheese.
Take the S off your
You call him
said-
Chucky?
Cheese.
Chucky.
You need to be holding some cheese.
Speedy.
All right, Doc. How was your weekend?
Oh, I'm sorry.
How
It
was
was. I don't mean to talk about you. It was good.
Everybody
Don't talk
got
about the boss
jokes.
now.
Yeah, don't talk about the boss.
Hey. Gunline, boss!
You
I
know
ain't
you
mean
pay
to talk
my
about you
bills.
now.
I think the greatest part in life is when he told him about the gun line. He said, "Where's the fence?" We don't have no fence. We got a gun line. We ain't got no fence.
I tell my favorite part. That nigga's like, "What you got to say, Ray? What you got to tell me?"
Say clock one more goddamn time.
It was a watch.
Say watch. Say
One more
watch.
goddamn time. You said, I hear.
Say clock.
I'm gonna bust all
You
your.
know what?
No, he said I'm gonna bust all your uppers out.
I watched that last night. Life.
Life.
I watched it last night.
Damn, I wanted to.
Maybe one of the funniest movies, man.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, hilarious.
Again, they walked each scene down. Each scene they walked down. They didn't do that in Coming to America 2.
Oh.
It was a
No,
rush job.
that was-
a rush job.
Life.
That was whatever.
No, Coming to America 2.
Oh, two.
I could have turned that script in.
I think
It ain't
like
done
it,
yet,
though.
but
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
still shoot it.
I mean,
You know what I'm
we got to
saying?
shoot. We're on time thing. But I think when Eddie really walks the script down, they funny. Boomerang walked it down. I was thinking the other because I was watching Harlem, and Harlem reminds me you could do Boomerang, the TV show, like the series.
They did
They
try to
did.
do that.
They did
yeah,
try
I
to
know
do that.
it
It didn't do good. They did try to do that.
I didn't believe that little kid. I didn't believe him, but I was like that.
That movie Life, I'll tell you something interesting.
Bring that mic to you.
Yes.
Sorry, that movie Life, I'll tell you something interesting about it. It was after Harlem,
Yeah,
Harlem
Nights,
Nights.
right?
We'll watch that
So
tonight.
I was so caught up in Harlem Nights and the anticipation of the next movie, and Life came out.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Oh, you did?
No.
Oh, you gotta go back and watch
no,
it.
No,
Oh, you got it
listen,
now. You got
listen.
it. Yeah.
I didn't get it at the time.
Uh-huh.
And one day I was at home years later,
Uh-huh.
right? I was like, why would he make a black and white like this?
Yeah.
Like after Harlem Nights,
Yeah.
right? I didn't get, man, one day I was at home. This was years later. And that came on, I was in tears.
Yes.
I
Life
was
is
in
hilarious.
Jangling,
Jangling,
jangling.
That was the weirdest thing to
But
me.
I love the
You gonna eat your
outtakes at
corn?
the
Your
end.
hands nice and soft like a woman.
That's a peppy.
Jangling.
Jangling.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
Yeah, Claude, you gonna eat your cornbread? No, he can have my cornbread if he wanted my
I
cornbread.
love it. Oh, God.
I don't want this cornbread.
There you go. Pitch and woo. I had never heard the word
Oh, my
pitch and
God.
woo.
The funniest part is when he was scraping the cornbread. I thought
Yeah.
that shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That nigga said,
No. It was,
that nigga said, "What are you doing?" That nigga,
It's just like new.
he said, "You drawing all his attention."
You're gonna ignore some of these people now. Come on now, stop
Oh,
sitting.
I was dying on that part. This nigga scraping his
I
cornbread.
thought the guy that worked for the white boy when he told him gun lie was
Oh.
oh man that guy
the
was
dark
funny.
skinned dude.
He was funny.
Said they from New York City.
Yeah.
New York City, boss.
That was a great movie.
They went the motherfucker. It was so weird. This is how you know the movie's good because you sit there going, "I hope this dude make it to the major leagues." You knew damn well.
Can't get
Can't
right.
get right with going to the major
What a
leagues.
name too. Can't get
Can't
right.
get right. That's a dope name.
Come on,
Can't-
Jangalang.
Can't get right.
Can't get right.
Jangalang.
And when he read the letters, everybody want to read the letters.
Your
No,
mama
no.
died.
They say,
Oh,
you know,
your sister died.
Sister died.
You know James? Yeah, he did. I said, nigga, this is hilarious. Whoever wrote that,
Your auntie's cousin, yeah, she died.
that nigga said, how much would it take to turn some of these white
White
pies
pies
into
into
nigga
nigga
pies.
pies.
This guy here, man.
Yeah, that was pretty.
You could tell as a writer they walked that motherfucker down. Man. They didn't miss a beat on any scene. Every scene was worked out.
I have a question for you guys. What was the most influential movie of your childhood?
Ooh.
Mine, I have to say, was the Goonies.
Nigga, yo, get the fuck out of here.
Well, we can tell how you dress, nigga.
Dress like a Goonie.
Shut up.
Man.
Why I order?
Yeah, I order.
No, so I've never seen the Goonies.
You never seen the Goonies?
Nah.
Wait, is that the thing what they do with the big head?
Yeah.
With the Hunchback of Notre Dame
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
guy? Yeah, I seen
And
it.
it was
Yeah.
like ice cream.
So
Hell yeah.
why was that so pivotal?
No,
for
Baby
you,
Ruth.
Yeah.
Baby
Ruth. Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Because that movie took you on, as a kid, it takes you on an adventure.
No.
And
So you like the never-ending story too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I did.
With the
You-
big white
You're
dog?
supposed to like it.
Yeah.
No.
The never-ending story was good.
All right,
Yeah, I like
Chris.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
That was good. Took you on an
The,
adventure.
actually
the
good.
original with Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
Just
Willy
the-
Wonka was actually real. I saw it a couple times. It was actually
Yeah, man. Just that whole
Speedy's
thing.
gonna be gone with the wind.
badass kids.
Yeah.
Just badass kids.
Yeah.
Indian in the cupboard.
I said Indian in the cupboard.
Walking to the theater to see that.
Who said that?
Call it what's your name, where you calling from. We're in the middle of some shit, but go ahead.
I know the most influential movie.
We didn't
for
ask
me,
you.
Well,
You
can we
said-
go around the motherfucking room
I
first?
said, what about Wiener Schnitzel?
The
God
most
damn.
influential movie to me was Boomerang, and I'm gonna tell you what part.
your childhood?
When they was
Oh, he was
exercising
probably
in the
a kid,
exercise room, and he was like, "You waiting out 8 or 9 years, and you ain't gonna never find that woman. Find a woman as fine as her." He was like, "Yeah, but at least my lady didn't leave me for no damn guardian angel."
He said, I would have fucked him if he would try to karate shit on me.
He was like,
He
"I
said he had a
fucked him
handicap
up
sign
thinking
on his
that karate
balls.
shit. I had to leave the theater. We was laughing so hard.
Yeah, Boomerang was good.
You could have
Boomerang
stayed in
was
the theater
good.
though.
Then the part where they was at the table. No, it's two parts at the three parts at the dinner.
Three? Nigga, hold up.
Especially when he was when they was doing the chitlins.
I would have thought Soul Food perverted. Y'all remember the movie Soul Food?
Yeah.
About family? It's about,
Yeah, that was good too.
no, because it's about family and all
It's
that.
about
And I think they're
food.
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
Yeah, I think they're in Chicago. But I thought you would have said something like that, Vern.
That was the first
Like
movie
something-
with a Big Mom in it.
Something that happened in Chicago.
That's
huh?
the last time you
the
saw
first
Big
movie,
Mama.
the first time with the Big Mom in it.
No,
A
that was
barbershop.
the last time.
Huh?
That's the last Big Mama
That was
movie.
the last Big
Was
Mama
it?
movie. Yes.
But
We
Soul
ain't playing that
Food,
shit no more.
But it was
Early
good,
90s.
and
Yeah, but it was the
Barbershop
Big
was
Mama
pretty
movie.
good.
Ain't no more
too.
Big
Big
Mama
Mama
either.
cooked.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Ain't no more Big
No,
Mamas.
barbershop was good too.
Yeah, barbershop.
Yeah.
Like
Watch
the
that.
first.
All right, so Vern, we got to go around and you call back.
Skinny
All
Cuz
All
said
right.
8 Mile.
So you said what was again?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
All right, James.
Yeah.
Basketball, Hoop Dreams.
You know what I'm saying?
Basketball Diary.
I'm gonna tell you, Crush Groove.
Never heard of it.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that Coach Group was
Yeah.
good.
That one,
Hey, you know what?
Nick put his hand. You like, I don't
No,
know.
Hey,
no,
I'd
you
like
I
to
thought that was a
take
song,
mine
nigga.
No, it is a song.
You
I'd
can
like to
say
take
what
mine
you
back,
want.
by the way.
You can say
Listen,
no,
right
you
to
live
the
with
Crush
you live
Groove,
with your
that
shit.
whole vibe.
James
It-
out
As
there.
a kid,
LL Cool J.
Hey, niggas was in the house like
That was the
this.
first.
Because we knew about LL Cool J.
Yeah.
But when he
He
came,
came out.
and hit that
Nick,
motherfucking box,
With the radio,
Man,
my
that
radio.
Put his
We
hands
never-
on his
we
hip.
radio.
we
That
was
nigga
in the
was
theater
like-
going crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He stole
Yeah,
Jam
put his hand on
Master
his
James
hips.
finna shoot him. Remember? Remember? Nick, you gotta but
You gotta watch it. It's like
that's
hip-
true.
it's
So
like
that
hip-hop.
movie, you watched it too already.
You gotta watch it.
It's introduced to music,
Yeah.
the hip rap, where
Right.
rap started. It really gave birth to
It's the
everything
story
that
of
was
Russell
happening.
Simmons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So and they put what's come on the
Def
map?
Jam.
Blair.
Blair Underwood.
Put Blair on the map.
I take mine back,
That
and I'm
nigga
a
collar
roll with
turned up and
breaking.
everything.
No, nigga, stay with your shit.
Turbo and
Breaking.
Ozone. That was for me. That was
Breaking.
it. I was in the house trying to walk on the ceiling and shit.
Which
Trying to have my broom.
Trying to make your broom move by
doing this
itself.
shit.
Which was the craziest shit because
Turbo and
Turbo
Ozone.
and Turbo was from L.A. Ozone's from New York, but they were able to come together because Turbo was doing a gang of shit in Carson. He grew up in Carson. And he would go to Venice Beach and Pop Lock and
They threw
back
that
in
white
the
girl
day,
in there for aesthetics.
Kelly.
'cause you had to throw the white girl in.
Yep.
Somebody got to pay for all the shit. Niggas had no money. And Breaking 2 was horrible.
Stupid.
Yeah, Breaking
Yeah.
2 was
Breaking 2 was
horrible.
horrible. 'Cause
Electric
That shit
Boogaloo.
didn't-
That first one.
First one was good. Everybody went and saw
What's
that.
his name? Shabadoo?
Shabadoo.
He came and did my radio, so then he did. Anyway,
That Crush Groove shit was just like
Man,
Sheila
fire.
E. was like
Everybody
the whole vibe.
put
They
Sheila on the
Run
map.
Fat Boys,
Yeah,
the whole
Fat Boys,
vibe.
yeah.
That's when everything was popping. Music,
Damn,
rap.
Russell.
Delirious.
That took you
Remember-
back.
You remember Delirious? That was out.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
gosh.
what
I'm
was
sorry,
Yes.
Mr. Albert.
Wait,
I'm
one
sorry,
more
Mr.
thing.
Albert.
Delirious.
This is gonna blow your mind to think about this. Do you realize like Salt and Pepper and all them was like 16 and 17?
Yeah, yeah.
And like
Get molested
Run-
like a motherfucker.
But Run DMC now was like 22, 23.
No, for real, they was young.
23, 22.
Like Herbie
23,
Lowbuck was
right?
like 20 something, fucking with them. Like they was kids.
Yeah, it was like, but it's crazy to think that how we grew. They was really that young.
Yeah.
And our age is kind of like that vibe. And even with Eddie Murphy, the Delirious, wasn't he 21?
He was young. I think he might have been
'Cause he
19,
said-
right?
Well, he was.
Delirious.
No,
one
it was
of the
18
first-
on the show.
He was
I
young
remember
on the
one
show.
show, he said, I can't believe they let a 20-year-old sell out. I think that was when he had on the red, right? He was 21.
That was
tightest
Delirious.
outfit you ever. I
Yeah,
said,
that was
nigga, what he got on?
And
The fucking
then he
dress?"
came out with Raw.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So what was the movie for you?
Fuck you, Eddie.
For me,
Eddie, I know you.
Fame and
You
Dreamgirls.
just say two, only one.
Oh well, Fame.
The Fame was a TV show, wasn't a movie.
No,
It
it
was
was
a
a
movie.
movie.
It was a movie first.
Oh, I don't remember the
Leroy,
movie.
You
Leroy
ain't that
came
young,
from the
Wanda.
movie.
Yeah. Leroy was the only one to come from the movie. Everybody else they recast it. Leroy was the only one went from the movie to the TV show. K-Dot.
Boys in the Hood, of course.
Because you wanted to be a boy in the hood.
No, my nigga, because it was a
Come
very-
on, roll with the fucking joke.
No, my nigga, I won't. You know what I'm saying? Because it was an accurate depiction of like me growing up in LA. Like that's really LA for
Yeah,
me.
that was LA.
Let me see that football, little nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, the gangs for real, they really would take your shit.
Yeah,
Be like, get out of
always.
here, little nigga.
Or they hit you with let me ride your bike for a minute.
Yeah, let me ride your bike.
To the,
If you
just
don't
let me go
know,
to the stop
you don't
sign.
know. And I never forget my buddy. His mom was white, so he was a mixed kid, and he always had the fly shit. This motherfucker had an Apple Crate bike. His bike was fire. So we went to the store. My bike I put together, and I knew this nigga was gonna take his bike. He said, "Hey, man, let me ride your bike." And I'm looking at it. I said, "I'm looking at my buddy," and he was like, "Well, where you gonna go?" I was like, "Don't do it."
Yeah,
So I'm
don't
gonna go
do
right
it.
down to the block, come back. He's like, "Okay."
Okay.
Yeah, nigga hit that block, nigga turned. He had to walk home, and his mom come outside. She had a towel on. Where my baby bike? I told him not to let nobody ride.
Don't have
it.
a mongoose or
nigga.
diamondback.
Oh, yeah.
Any of those.
BMX?
Any of them things.
Well, DMX
gone.
came later, but it was
GT Dino was
Stingray.
my
Yeah.
girl.
Stingray.
BMX.
Stingray. It was
A beach
bike.
cruiser.
This nigga, I forgot this nigga goes back to the banana seats.
Yeah, we had a banana
Yeah,
seat. That was
banana
all right.
seat.
And a sissy bar.
Sissy
Yeah.
bar. Yeah, man.
Yeah, used to be on the front.
Yeah.
Reverse pedal brake.
Yeah, Speedy had streamers, all that.
Put the car in the
crazy.
smoke.
A little bell.
Yeah, ding, ding.
So I had regular bikes. My dad, we get new bikes every year. So 7 of us.
Y'all rich.
So my dad, he worked for General Motors. So he was
Oh,
middle
right.
class. I found out we was middle class. I thought
No,
we was
he
broke.
used
We
to
was middle class.
cut meat.
Nah, you was broke.
No,
That's
talking
your-
about my other dad.
that's your
The
dad.
daddy that had my fuck you. Anyway, clarify my dad. So one year he buys 10-speed. So I'd never been on a 10-speed. I've always had dirt bikes where you put your foot down and stop, or you pedal backwards. Nigga, I'm on the 10-speed. I said, this motherfucking nice. I go to stop the brakes. I said, oh, nigga, no brakes. Went right into the bush.
Oh
I
my
went right
God.
into a bush. I walked the bike home and said, hey, Dad, I need another bike.
Your real dad would have made sure you had brakes on your bike.
You know what? Sir?
Damn. Your real dad would have used his hand with the one less finger and be like, those things in the front.
So
those are the
what were you
brakes.
trying to do? Push
That's the
back
difference between a real dad.
instead of on the handlebars. I love
I
my
didn't know the brakes were on the handlebars.
Right.
Real dad would
I flipped off mine.
Step back.
One
Step
Jay,
aside.
so just so y'all know, everybody in this room, well, not Nick Good. His daddy wasn't in his life. My dad was in my life, the one who gave me his name.
Well, one of his dads was.
You really cruising for a cruiser.
Let's call, just so we know who we're talking about.
We'll say Daddy A.
Let's call one stepdad, and we call the other one, what was he, a butcher? My butcher dad.
You should say dad, nigga. You gotta go dad, nigga.
Nigga said my dad.
Anyway, Chris, unlike him, he met his daddy at jail.
Yeah.
Totally different. They had to tell him, your daddy's P.T. Cruiser. What's the nigga name?
Shorty.
His dad's a prison
Shorty.
legend.
Yeah, his
And
dad
the
is a
prison
prison
legend.
legend.
No, seriously. You should write a movie about this guy.
Oh, there you go.
Which, by the way, when I was just
Yeah,
back in
no idea.
Virginia,
Yeah.
I actually remember I told you how his name was in the cement.
Yeah.
It
It's
said
still there.
1970. Yeah, I actually took a picture of it.
Let's
It's still
see.
there.
It's in my phone.
Did you lay down next to it, nigga?
Did you cry a little bit?
This my daddy. This my daddy.
See his little hand?
Oh, man.
See the cuffs around his hand?
Oh, man.
Oh, come on.
It's right in front of your old house.
It's right from his side chick house. Nigga, this is my daddy. Side chick right here.
So everybody had daddy issues, so except for no, Wanda had real. My dad was there. Well,
No, he wasn't speaking.
Donald Caldwell was there. That's all I'm saying.
My daddy was there.
Yeah,
My
your daddy
stepdaddy was my daddy, and then my real dad came
Your
into
dad
my life
dad?
maybe about 15.
Oh,
You mean your dad?
Your dad.
Y'all
That's the movie.
taught me everything.
Dad.
Can't come in here dealing with issues. These motherfuckers will rip your heart out.
you.
I don't have no issues. I had a great childhood.
I
Don't
would
say
say
nothing you don't want him to
Hey,
dig
Marty.
into.
I would say for me, and everybody usually knows this. It's
Don't, nigga. Don't.
it's Cooley High.
Cooley High.
Cooley
Yeah.
High
Oh, Cooley
for
High
me
is good.
because Cooley High showed me you supposed to Mac. 'Cause remember he said I'm gonna go over there. And he Macked the girl down at the party, and the motherfucker was cool as fuck. And then you heard the music, and the music was timed well with the movie.
Lawrence Hill Jacobs.
Lawrence Hill Jacobs.
Is that where you learn how to steal cars, Speedy?
Oh, he got a show out. What's the name of that show?
Show
Not
story.
the Family Business. It's current.
All right.
We don't know you
We gotta
watched
catch
it.
that.
We don't know you
We'll
watched
wait till you figure it out.
I'll
but
let y'all know.
Yeah, there you go.
Come back to it.
it. Right.
Shout out
Wednesday,
to Dad Dads.
Wednesday.
Dad Dads was here.
Dad,
Yeah, Dad was here.
Dad,
That movie.
Shut up.
Remember
I'm gonna put down a shot. I'm
Cooley
killing my
High.
dad.
Dad.
Cooley High was the shit for me.
Yeah.
That and then I would say as life moved along,
Cornbread under me.
Scarface.
Ooh, that's
Scarface.
Scarface.
That
Anything
motherfucker killed that
out.
shit. I couldn't believe that movie. I said, this is
Yeah, but did
Say hello to
Scarface
my little friend.
did Scarface? What I mean by impact,
Love
I mean like actually influence the way that you were moving. That's what I was asking.
He's a gangster.
Like nobody, none of y'all,
nigga's
nobody here
far
seen
from a
Scarface and
gangster.
started doing cocaine. So I just wanted to know.
If anything,
So like for me it would be
it taught him how to wear Hawaiian shirts.
Menace to Society, which is weird because I actually grew up knowing Tyron Turner, which is extremely strange now. But as a kid, that was the most influential movie I had seen, and it was the first time I seen people that looked like me, talked like me, looked like the people around me, really represented LA. Because even Boys in the Hood, as a kid, for me seeing that, it was like an old movie. You know what I mean? Because people weren't really in that vibe anymore. So Menace was the first time I seen a movie that looked like my reality.
The community you lived in.
Yeah, and
definitely.
probably the most influential other than that is Baby Boy.
Like
Jody.
Like,
Yeah,
I'ma
that
tell
shit
you
really had an
this,
imprint.
Like, in New York, we went like this movie here. We was just like, yo, is this what's popping? Colors.
Oh yeah.
Colors.
Like
crazy.
we was in New York. We was like,
Could have said Adam and Eve. Nigga, think about
like
the
that's
beginning
what they
of time,
doing
a
over
gangbang.
there.
I've
And
never
then I
seen
guess
Colors.
It was the same for New Jack City.
No, Colors was
Everybody
good.
in LA.
It's like we didn't know that.
Because New Jack
City.
City is a true
Yeah, we
story.
thought
So
Yeah.
that's
like,
how
oh,
it
that's
is
New
in
York?
New York.
See, we didn't
Right.
know that. We didn't know that the motherfucker had took over a whole. Somebody
Oh,
told
yeah.
me about.
Oh, yeah.
the
Yeah.
dude took
You
over the whole
know.
apartment building.
Oh yeah.
That's a real
Yeah,
guy.
that's no doubt.
Yeah, so we
And
didn't
those are
know.
big apartment
Colors
buildings.
blew they like, yo, you can't wear colors.
No.
Yeah, that was
in-
real
in
gang.
like
Right.
Colors was just an eye opener. Like
Yeah.
this is what's going on for real in LA. Like this is real.
Let me tell you what I liked about Colors.
I've never seen Colors.
They really had a black dude and a Mexican gang, and that
Yeah.
shit is real. And
Oh,
they
yeah.
really be like essays. Like
Yeah.
you be like, damn, nigga, you Mexican.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They
But
fuck
you
her.
black.
They
Yeah, they
fuck her.
fuck her.
Yeah, like Blood In, Blood Out. You ever
Yeah,
seen that?
Blood In,
That's a
Blood
good
Out,
depiction
great
of
movie.
Mexican
Yeah,
gangs
that's
out
a
here.
good depiction of Mexican gang too.
Yeah, that was dope. So let us know. Now you can call in, Vern.
Now you can call in, Vern.
Yeah, this is-
Somebody
yeah.
said Friday after next.
Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon. I thought that was a
Yeah,
good.
the Last Dragon was great.
Last Dragon was actually really.
If
good.
anybody
Yeah.
asks, you ain't my brother.
Can you teach me some moves?
I think the Last Dragon was so bad it was so good.
So campy, it was
It
right
was
there.
it was like it could be the worst movie ever,
Yeah.
or it was
Did
the
y'all think
best
it was
movie
bad
ever.
when it came out?
Nah,
No,
we
it
just
was
thought,
fun.
When I seen it, I thought it was a great movie, but I was a kid,
Well,
so I
not
didn't know
great.
what was
Yeah.
we just knew it was a good movie, and it showed a different side of us. We didn't know. I know nobody knew karate.
Was
but
that
I-
corny at the time? The movie?
With Jim Kelly, right?
Show
Well, we,
up.
Right.
but
Jim
we didn't.
Kelly.
I didn't
Kelly.
know Jim
And-
Kelly.
but
I
who
know
else
Jim
was
Kelly.
it, though?
That was
Jim,
it.
Jim Kelly.
As far as black,
Jim
somebody
Kelly
else
is the
was
worst
doing
martial
karate
arts on
too.
television.
You probably think about
Period,
Shaft.
nigga.
no, it was another dude. He had a big mustache. He was kind of buff, but I don't know his name. He was in
Moses.
a couple movies. Hilarious.
Who's Shadow Brown?
Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly
Hilarious.
was
But
the
Jim
one.
Kelly was the one
He was
that
the one.
everybody knew because
Yeah.
he was in Enter the Dragon, and he
Right.
was the only black karate
And
dude
he was
on
At
TV.
that
Tight.
time.
He was horrible. I
And-
seen this movie.
And so when
He
you
was
see
tight.
Tarmac,
horrible.
and we didn't even like he really know that shit. He
Yeah.
really know the shit. And so we see the movie Bruce Leroy, nigga. Everybody, we were all
Hilarious.
Bruce Leroy.
Great name.
All of us was
Hilarious.
Bruce Leroy.
That
We
was
all
crazy.
used to go because I don't know if in New York, but I know here we used to go to the movie theater dressed up with a gi. We then took my mother. I took my mother's broom, cut it in
Cut it
half,
out.
made it some sticks, nigga. We was in the motherfucking theater, nigga, like that at 12 o'clock because we got dropped off.
Yep.
And you stay there from 12 and you watch all the movies till about 5, and then you come home.
Yep.
And then you at school the next day going, nigga, did you see this? And we watched all the goddamn movies. That's
Did you ever walk around your nurhood looking for the
for
the
your master.
The master.
For your master, yeah.
I am looking for the master.
With a belt buckle.
They said they used
was
to
y'all
call
fan
him
of
Speedy
Purple
Jim
Rain?
Belly.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. What?
Purple Rain, which I still.
That
Oh
was
great.
my
That was
God,
perfect.
that
Purple
was a great,
Rain.
but I feel like Morris
Why y'all
Day
don't say
made that
Prince
He
movie.
stole
Day?
it. He
You
stole
feel
the
like
movie.
who?
Morris
Morris
Day
Day?
made
Incredible.
Yeah.
That's why. That's
I
why.
don't want to
made
know
that
why
movie.
straight men don't never say nothing about Prince.
And stop wearing
Because
your
you know
sister's
why?
drawers.
When
he
we
was
see
getting it.
Prince, I don't see the gay dude.
It's
I don't
not.
see no
It's
gay
not
about it.
I'm gonna
I
tell you,
just said
Kate,
dude just-
it's not effeminate what he doing.
No.
Even though he doing female actions, like for example, how Cameron could wear pink. You know what I'm saying? When you all may associate pink with women, right? But if Cameron wear it, you don't even think about it.
Well, we did.
You know what I mean? So Prince is the only dude I've ever seen wear lingerie, nigga, and no nigga ever said anything.
Yeah,
That nigga had
like-
pants
you
with his
gotta
ass
remember-
out.
Listen,
Wait a minute.
And nobody acknowledged it.
Nobody
Nigga like,
says
yeah, my
nothing.
nigga. So
You
anyway,
may not remember this, but the Jet.
nigga
remember
tough,
the
man.
Uh-huh.
I think it was I'll take it back, either the Jet or Ebony. It was a picture of Prince,
With his
and the
ass.
title was no. It was Prince and all his women, and they had them in boxes. Sheila E.
Yeah,
Vanity.
all of
Oh,
them.
Yeah,
yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
Apollonia, all of
Oh, he
what
had
was-
pieces. That nigga
What
had
was
pieces.
He had
the
the
girl
Mai
from
Tai
Batman?
or
And
whatever.
that's why
yeah.
nobody thought he was gay.
That's why you can't say
Kim
nothing.
Basinger.
That's
Kim,
why.
Kim Basinger.
Right.
It had
He
him
who
in
thinks that he
all
had a
his-
deep voice.
Prince got
And but think
ass.
about Prince though, his vibe. I watched an interview with Prince and they was asking
No,
about Michael
I know
Jackson.
Prince was a gay. I just
Yeah,
was like,
They said why you didn't do the video? He's supposed to be in the bad video.
Oh yeah.
And he said,
Oh,
nigga,
yeah.
he said the first line.
Yeah.
And I said, but that's a real man's answer. Like that's a man's answer. Like forget
Yeah.
the song, forget you, Michael Jackson, nigga.
Hey,
Your
I'm not
butt is
doing this.
mine. We can't go past that.
I remember when
Yup.
He said we
Prince
can't
came
get
to
past
Detroit
that. Like
the
what
first
the fuck?
time. You know when he was, I think he had a Dirty Mind album that was out,
Wow.
and I think it was Soft
Let
and
me
Wet
look up
was the
this
song.
nigga's
We all
album
thought
cover
it was a
stuff.
girl
Yeah.
because we didn't know it was a dude.
For real?
Man, Detroit was mad when that motherfucker came on stage.
Wait.
They
Tell
were
the story
mad.
again. Wait a minute. So this is when Prince is first coming out.
Yeah,
Y'all don't really know what he looks
Dirty
like.
Mind album.
they don't know what he looks like.
Yeah.
He got the high voice. Look, all the voices.
They thought it was we thought it was a girl. He came out
See,
on
y'all
stage.
finna Mac,
They were
nigga.
mad.
You thought it was a female named Prince? That would have been cold.
You know, once he did his thing, everybody loved
I'll
it. It
say
was great.
Purple Rain.
That's dope.
Morris Day stole the show. That's why he didn't do graffiti. That's why he didn't do
Under the
Cherry
Under the Cherry Moon.
I thought it was it. No, it was
Him and Jerome.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
Morris stole that shit.
Yeah, he did.
Hands down.
That's a long time beef though
Yeah.
between those two though.
But they was best friends in high school. It's
Yeah,
the weirdest
man.
shit in the world.
Yeah.
So So when you see the movie, and I think I went and saw it at least 20 times with 20 different girls. I remember that. Then I bought the DVD.
Right. Nobody thinks nothing.
I bought the DVD, and you gotta remember the whole movie. He had heels on. For those who don't know, he had heels on the whole
He's
fucking
like
movie.
five or something.
But the chemistry though between Morris Day and the dude who hold the mirror, Jerome. Hilarious.
Yeah, I think one of the greatest scenes is when he said, "Okay, when the girl calls,
say what?
You gonna say that's the password. What's the password?
What's the password?
Right. How do you get away with that?
Well, that was from
You said that Onion Head?
Yeah, everybody knows that's from Abbott and Costello. Now that album is the weirdest thing about that album. So I buy this album, and what he did on that album, you couldn't fast forward to the next song.
Man.
I didn't know that. So I buy the album, and it's really one song on there I like. The other songs were like kind of weird, and that was song number 7. So I try to fast forward to song number 7, it won't let me. I take the motherfucker back. So I go back to Tower Records. I say, "Yo, something wrong with the CD. I can't go to the next song." He said, "Yeah, on this album, Prince made it where you could not do that. You had to listen to the whole album before you got to the song." Yeah, he did that on that album.
That's dope.
Innovator.
Well, he's not used to. He has hidden tracks in some of his albums, but you have to let the album play in order to hear the track. You can't skip to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's like it's a couple of maybe like 7 songs total. I think throughout his career, he's putting in hidden albums. So yeah, Jay-Z does it. I think it's dope.
Yeah,
but how did y'all not think Prince was like
We just didn't see it.
effeminine when he was
When I
holding
met
himself
him,
on
Nick,
this lily
I met
right
him.
here?
And still, I just stared at
nigga's on
him,
the
but you
lily.
couldn't stare at him. And I just you couldn't stare. And so, his nigga standing right, I went. And my man said, I said, what? You can't stare. Well, nigga, he right there. Motherfucker, he got an ice skating outfit on.
That's Prince.
Ice skating outfit.
His hair was whipped. It was 3 in the morning.
Did you look down at his heels? Were you like, did you check out the heels? Just a question.
Did
No, sometimes you gotta let that joke.
Did anybody try to dress like Prince? Like take one article.
Now, the only person tried to. There was 2 people they thought was going to be the next Prince, which was what's my man
Jesse.
from England?
Jesse Johnson.
No, not Jesse Johnson.
Oh.
No, God, he was Artist of the Year and then he fell off. Travis, I'm not Travis.
Travis.
Terrence Trent D'Arby.
Oh yeah.
He was supposed to be the next Prince.
Yeah, the chocolate Prince.
Now the song was fire.
Yeah.
But the death wish on any artist is to be named new artist of the year, or whatever it was. And he died the death of 40 Acre Goldfish. And then that man, the black dude from here, has the Latino name or something like that.
Al DeBarge.
Oh, Miguel.
Miguel was supposed to be.
Miguel was the closest.
Miguel.
Close.
Coffee in the morning.
But
Miguel's
what motherfuckers
dope.
don't understand, Prince played every single instrument to the top.
Yeah.
Not like he played
Bass,
drums
drums,
a little
guitar.
bit. He played the shit where he
Go.
didn't need a band. So
Yep.
the fact he had a band let you know them niggas was good.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anybody came close to him or whatever.
But that movie, Purple Rain, was actually mad long, right? And they had to chop it. And the crazy part about it is, they had to chop it because it was considered X-rated.
Oh,
It's a part.
Oh, he
where
fucking
him and Apollonia was fucking in this barn. And they said they was really fucking, and they was like cut, and they kept going.
Yes, Prince.
And
nigga,
listen,
yeah.
but I'm gonna tell you this:
I need that
it
kind of
never
fucking.
was a scene with them in the barn, right?
No.
In the movie, it never was a scene with them in the
But
barn.
it's in there.
It's in the video.
Yes,
though,
it
the
is.
music
It sure
video.
is in the
Let's-
video.
I think it's "Let's Go Crazy."
It sure is in the
like
video.
That one. It shows a clip of them
In the barn, yes.
with the hay and all that other
Yes, it
shit.
sure
but
is
it
that
never
video.
made the
I
cut
remember.
for the
Prince
movie.
had it.
No, Prince was with.
What about Tevin
Listen.
Campbell? Tevin Campbell.
Shit,
close.
Prince had him.
Yeah.
Tevin Campbell.
Prince
Prince
wrote a
had
lot of
him.
his songs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Can't
They run-
put
And he really was
Tevin
gay.
Campbell with
Tevin
Prince.
Campbell can sing.
I didn't say he couldn't sing, but he not Prince.
But Prince wrote a lot of his
Yeah,
songs,
he did.
like
Round
in his.
around,
Yeah.
and all
Fine,
that.
but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And Babyface.
And that
also.
song Hush, Break It Down.
Yeah,
Shh. Whatever it's
Well,
called.
you could hear Prince in that.
Break it
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
What was that one with the kids? The
Tomorrow.
song. Yeah,
But
tomorrow.
that's
I hope
Quincy.
tomorrow.
That's more
will
Quincy. Yeah,
bring
that's
Yeah,
Quincy.
better
that's
you,
Quincy brought him
better
to the
me. Yeah, that's
Now,
Quincy.
did you know? I think I told the story before. So everybody remember the group Heatwave?
Yeah.
No.
Hell yeah.
Always
No.
and forever.
So
Go ahead, Wanda.
So the white dude that did all the producing on Heatwave.
Y'all gotta say hi to Milena real quick.
Oh, it is
Let me
4:30.
interrupt the show.
I thought it was 4:30.
Milena.
Hey,
Tell us he's 30 minutes early.
Milena. Hey, Milena.
30 minutes early.
Can't wait to see you. I got you some Play-Doh.
Tell her 4:30.
Put all in your daddy
4:30.
carpet.
Did you ever see the fight between Prince and Michael?
I
Wanda,
heard about it.
who was singing that song you were singing
When
on
he's
your
on
page?
Oh, that was
No, the hell it wasn't.
no, it wasn't. He just lip syncing.
You
I'ma
on
do one.
stage, James. They're both.
Yeah, and
seeing
James Brown on
Brown.
stage. Yeah.
Hilarious.
No, did you see Prince grab a pole that
And
wasn't
go
a pole
in
and
the audience?
Almost motherfucker busted his head open.
That was hilarious.
That nigga thought that shit was mounted. That
Woo!
motherfucker-
He was hiding the motherfucker. He was on
Motherfucker said,
something.
oh shit.
Oh man.
I think everybody thought. I don't know if they ever had a beef because Michael and Prince are two totally different artists.
Absolutely.
Very, very, very different.
Even though they both superstars,
Mm-hmm.
beyond the word superstar. But what I was saying about Heatwave is that the white dude that was in Heatwave, who wrote everything on Michael's album, originally those first songs on Michael's album, Off the Wall, were supposed to be for Heatwave.
Right.
And they said, well, this don't sound like us. We don't want those. And the dude left the group and went on this thing. Wow. But all those songs that Michael did were for Heatwave.
I love that.
Michael's on a lot of other people's albums, but nobody knew.
Well, you can tell by the voice if he was on.
If you go back, like he did a lot of stuff with Michael McDonald.
Okay.
Like I Keep Forgetting. Michael's
really?
voice. Yeah, Michael's voice is in the background. Keep forgetting.
Oh, I gotta listen to this.
I didn't know that.
Really cool stuff.
Remember the white boy, that did that song and everybody got mad because they didn't know he was white.
Oh yeah.
What you won't do
for love. What's his name?
Bobby
Caldwell.
Here's the story about Bobby Caldwell.
Everybody was mad. They were
No,
like,
but he got like 2 songs.
Well, he do have another song.
No,
he actually has a lot of songs.
He does.
But that's
7
like
albums.
Hall & Oates, my nigga. Like,
oh yeah, Sarah Smile.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, my nigga, who's writing y'all songs?
I know a friend of mine went to go see.
We didn't know he was white.
No, we didn't know Bobby Caldwell was white.
Yeah, Bobby Caldwell fooled everybody.
We went to go see a friend of mine went to go see him perform, and he won't do that song.
Oh, really?
Because everybody knows they figure that's his only song, so he won't do it. So as he's doing the concert, someone yells out, "Are you going to do this?" He says, "No, I'm not doing that song. You guys know that song. There's no need for me to do it.
Like,
Y'all need to know I do other shit."
Refund.
Well, I felt that I went and saw Maxwell, and the motherfucker he changed the rhythm of whatever the song he was doing. He put a different.
Yep.
Had me hot. I'm trying to sing along there. I said, I ain't know how the song goes.
Yes.
Got a Caribbean beat.
He's phenomenal for
got
that.
a Caribbean beat on the shit.
He's phenomenal.
Okay,
I wanted my money back.
Who are great white artists that we fuck with? Tina Marie, I fucks with her.
Yeah,
Do
Tina.
you really call her white? Because she grew up in Venice.
She white.
white.
Still white. She was born white. We
Jeff
make
Lover?
exceptions for some.
No, she was born in Venice. Okay.
So that means she wasn't white because she was born in Venice?
Yep. Okay.
Anyway.
So I'll go
Bobby
Tina Marie.
Caldwell, even though he tricked us. Tina Marie.
I like Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton.
Yeah, that's a stretch. I can't do Eric.
I like Eric Clapton.
Michael
McDonald.
and what's George Michael?
Ooh,
George Michael,
shout
yeah.
out. Oh, the Careless Whispers.
That was crazy.
Oh
What
my
about
God,
Vanilla
when he
Ice?
died.
Vanilla
Huh?
Ice,
Vanilla
Ice,
Ice?
baby.
Your daddy likes Vanilla
That
Ice.
was the first
Yeah,
And he
hit
likes
rap
Eminem.
song ever.
Nah.
We never won platinum.
Oh,
He had
Informer.
He had one song. He was done.
We was mad at his ass too.
Yeah, he had all that. What was it? Cross color. He had all cross color.
Collie Buzz.
Who?
I don't even know who that is.
He's a Jamaican artist. Y'all listen to Jamaican reggae music?
I listen to some.
Y'all need to get
but
cultured.
usually
Oh, how
Marley.
about
Bob Marley.
No,
I listen to Bob.
White dude.
the dude,
What?
Babyface.
Bob Marley's white.
Babyface that guy.
Oh, John B.
Yeah.
John
I like
B.
John
From
B.
Pasadena.
John B.
John B.
Yes,
I like John
yes.
B.
Let me tell you something, Speedy.
B.
Location doesn't equal culture.
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying?
You know, he needs to
still
learn
white.
that. He
No,
needs to
a
learn.
lot of people don't
Still
know he's
white.
from Pasadena.
needs to
But
That's
he's
all.
still white. He's from the
I'm
white
not
part of
saying he's
Pasadena.
not white.
I think
but
he
he-
know.
Tina Marie from the white part of Venice.
No, it ain't the white part of Venice.
No, it definitely is the white part of
No.
Venice.
I don't care if she's from the black part. She's white.
Venice was all
about
black
Justin
back
Bieber?
then.
Don't take her culture from her.
Right?
I like some of Justin
I like
Bieber's
Justin
his newer stuff.
Never.
I like.
Even though
Never.
Oh yeah.
you know,
Never
our brother
Bieber.
writes all his stuff, so I don't
Maybe
know
that's
how
why
I
I
feel
like
about that.
it.
Who writes it?
What's the same thing with Lady Gaga?
Two different dudes, but yeah.
Lady Gaga's got all of.
Yeah, so it's
Kind of like I
It's
like.
the only way they make it.
Justin
It's through us.
Timberlake?
I don't know if I listen to Justin
No,
Bieber's
Justin.
voice for his song for his voice. I don't think he has a
Oh,
crazy
not for
singing
his
voice.
voice.
I like the song, so I don't know if
Who,
I
Justin
like
I don't like
Timberlake?
none of
That's-
that.
Justin Bieber.
I
though.
do like Justin Timberlake.
Did
I
you,
like
I thought you
Justin.
said Jesse Sportlake. I was
No.
like, come on.
Who
Juicy.
the hell is that?
Juicy.
Juicy Sportlake.
No, Justin
Juicy,
Tim-
what they call him? Juicy Sportlake?
Juicy Smollett. That's what
Smollett.
You didn't see my meme? He the first.
Ain't-
He the first American to scam Nigerians.
I saw that. You
Is he
stupid.
going to jail? Is he going to
No.
jail?
No, he
No.
gonna get probation.
No, I think they'll have him doing like working around the community, doing some shit like
No,
that.
he's not going to jail.
He not finna
He
do
should.
that.
That nigga should. If anybody should go to
For
jail,
faking an abuse. Yeah.
at least one day.
But
Give
why
me
you
one
keep
day.
going with the lie? That's my thing. I'm like, my nigga, like
At some
everybody
point,
knew.
go. My bad.
I would have
Yeah,
just
right.
said I had mental health, nigga, and
Yeah.
Right.
I was
went to the
tripping.
doctor. And
Right.
went-
I would have
went
wrote him a
home.
letter.
Yeah, went
Or
back
or
home,
at least
yeah.
go on a show and laugh and go, my bad.
I fucked up. I was acting.
I was acting. My bad. I was working.
acting.
I was working on this character.
Acting
I thought I
ass.
could make it happen.
All right.
That motherfucker. I said, nigga, how you niggas get caught on camera buying ski masks?
Oh my god.
The road.
Would you buy it with a check?
Who writes a check?
It's like
What
my
are
card.
we doing?
What
His
black
card
person?
through.
Because at
is
some point
getting-
you gotta go. What's today's day? Cool.
What black person getting a Subway sandwich that late at night?
That was and it's cold.
It is
Who
cold.
want a cold
In
sandwich?
Chicago.
It's
Come on.
Chicago.
And
I've been to
Don't go
Chicago.
out
I
like
ain't from
that.
Chicago, but I've been there.
Yes.
Motherfucker, in Chicago at this time of year,
That
you
hard?
ain't
Freezing.
going nowhere.
That hard?
All
I've
the
never
way through
heard-
February and
I'll
March.
tell you, all the black gays was like, fuck this lying ass.
Have y'all ever heard anybody ever anywhere say, "Let's get Subway"?
No, leave
Never.
leave a 5-star hotel.
Yeah.
to go
to
get
go
Subway.
get Subway?
That's never
Chicken
happened.
wings.
Yeah, never.
As
Yeah.
much money as he
Popeyes.
could have
Popeyes.
said,
Second
he could have sent everybody in that hotel, hey, go to Subway and get me there.
He could have, if he would have said, "I was trying to get it to a Popeyes,"
Right.
we
For
would
that
all
chicken
been like,
sandwich.
"Yeah, nigga, that happened to
We'd
you."
have been cool. Subway, my nigga. Did you get pastrami? Ah.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's crazy.
This nigga
It's crazy.
lying.
we don't believe
We
it.
don't believe you.
Mm-mm-mm.
Caller.
It's a shame.
What's your name and
Toast
are you
is up.
are you juicy?
I thought you said you.
Here's the thing
Yep.
that y'all
Here's the
keep
thing.
forgetting.
We
Nigga,
forget
it's
shit.
Chicago in the middle of winter during a fucking special type of winter shit. And it's cold than a son of a bitch outside. It's probably negative 5 or 6 degrees. And you want Subway, so you take your stupid ass outside.
Right.
You must really want that food.
No. So did
Oh,
you
right.
believe
Sleepy
it?
low?
Did you believe
Did
it?
you believe it?
That's what I'm asking.
When,
That's what-
when it first happened, it's like when it first happened before everybody started to breaking it down. Yeah, everybody believed it.
No,
When
did
when
you
he
believe
first
it?
said it?
So you believed
I
it
didn't give a
too?
fuck. He should have had his ass outside. That's my thing. Here's the thing. They were not going to let that man pass because they made the police department look stupid. He made the police department look stupid. So he's going to probably end up having to pay a fine or do something. I don't think
He's
he's
definitely gonna be
get
about a
jail time.
freeway with an orange jumpsuit on.
Here's what I don't get. Like, you and these niggas is in the bathhouse talking about how y'all gonna set up. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to know who idea was the
Yeah,
bleach,
you know what I'm
nigga.
saying?
Who
What?
said bring bleach and a rope, nigga?
And why did he have the rope on when they show up? With the police go, yeah.
And that was the definitive plan. Make sure you got a Make America Great hat on.
Yeah, and yeah.
Hey,
So they
whatever
put the
that
rope
plan
on you
was,
first
or
and then the
whatever
hat.
that
Like,
was, that fucked his career up. So
Nah,
I don't
he'll be
know if
alright,
he-
nigga.
I don't know if he's going to ever make it back.
Well, here's the thing,
Hope not.
Vern. When
He'll
you
make it
black and you fuck up, just go sit down.
Thank
If
you.
you go
But
sit down, you can
but
come back.
He did go sit down. Them white folks wasn't going to let that shit pass.
No.
Because
Somebody black gonna hire him because he's gonna be
he's
cheap.
gonna do a Tyler Perry movie.
You gonna do it. You gotta do a Tyler. Yeah.
Guarantee him and Columbus Short.
It's a
nigga.
show. It's gonna be a movie called When They Robbed Me.
No, Columbus Short gonna make it because he doing nigga shit.
Yeah, you
Like,
because you gonna do nigga stuff.
Yeah, he just getting like they like, oh, this nigga got into it.
because
with his
Dick,
wife.
he got
He do
fired for Grey's
cocaine.
Anatomy for saying something stupid.
We
didn't
all
he?
did.
No, that wasn't Grey's Anatomy, but thanks for.
No, thank you.
No, I'm just saying. What happened? What was he doing? Was
That
he
was,
fighting some white chick or something?
No, he was on.
Who, Columbus Short?
Yeah, what was
Yeah,
the show?
No,
he got
Columbus
fired
Short.
for
Scandal.
something.
Scandal.
He was on Scandal.
And
Yeah, and
But
he
he was-
got fired
He's
for
punching
saying
on
something
his
crazy.
punching on his wife.
Beating his wife.
Well,
Domestic violence.
it was that, and it was a whole
Walk
bunch
away.
of other stuff because he's making a lot of money. I know he used to play ball over here, and he got into it with the white dude, and he hit the white dude playing basketball.
Like he's very much so like
and
he
the white-
doesn't subscribe to
Yeah.
rich nigga shit. He still want to be black.
And so
Yeah, but he.
Hold on, Vernon.
About what, 5 feet?
I don't know. So he hits the white dude while they playing basketball, and the white boy went, that's crazy. So I'm gonna have my lawyer give you a call.
Yeah.
Just like and walked out the
I
door.
mean, that's what you do. Shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, that was the greatest in the fucking world.
Dumb.
Nigga over here hit him. He
They
said,
ain't gonna-
it's
they-
crazy.
I don't know what they're
I'm
going to
having
do,
fun.
but they're going to hit his ass up nice. They're going to hit his pockets up real nice.
All right, Vern, we gotta get out of here, nigga. We love
Yeah,
talking
all
to you, nigga.
People hard to
said,
get
yeah,
it, get out. Like when they making money, like J.R. Ryder and Marshawn them. It's I remember when J.R. was like, I don't know if y'all remember this, but he was selling it while he in
Oh,
the
J.R.
NBA,
Ryder, yes.
J.R. was
fake
selling
phones.
crazy.
the
The
phones
phone.
out
With
his
the,
trunk.
Yeah,
The
it was
chip
the phones.
phones,
So
the
you put the
chip
chip in it, or they could program it and make the phone come on. I
He
remember
was
that.
selling those. He was out there shooting dice
Yeah.
with
He
them.
was like, I got the
Like in the
hookup.
hood.
That nigga jump out the gym.
Jump.
So much stuff, man. We
That's
need
why
to
they
do.
need to be educated.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? You the last call, bitch.
Bitch. Yeah, what's
Who
it?
this is? Is this
What's up,
Lamont?
Lil? What's up, Lucius?
Louis, what it do, dog?
Hey, check it out, man. Y'all talk about real quick about musicians that we thought were black, but
Yeah.
were white.
You remember the group? Speedy, you might be the one probably remember this in your era. Foxy.
Yes. Yes. I remember. They were for that, but they were gay. The whole group was gay.
What about Color Me Bad? They was white.
But they saw the man part and the women part.
Yep. Yep. But the song in the club killed.
Play that funky music, white boy.
Well, that's
he told on himself.
Yeah. Average White Band.
Mm-hmm.
Don't sleep on Average White Band.
They have a lot of hits.
Yeah, and the dude that wrote all the KC songs
like a couple
was
of
a
hits,
pedophile.
man, but
He's the one in jail.
everybody, I mean, people just now finding out they were not black.
Yeah. Who is? From which group?
Foxy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Well, if you looked at the album cover, you would know because them niggas had paint and wore paint all over.
They look like the Warriors.
Nigga, they like the Warriors. Come out and play. That was a horrible movie, but it was a great movie. Warriors was
classic
horrible.
movie now.
It was classic.
It's classic, yeah.
But it was man. Everybody went and saw Warriors.
They wanted to redo that. I'm like, how you gonna redo that, man?
Yeah, you can.
That subway. Get out of here.
Yeah, you gonna fight on the subway, and then what's the dudes with the baseball? They had the bats. Nigga, I thought it was one of them. I thought it was a video. All right, Dale, we gotta get out of here. Chris, give me information, man. I know because you still have the peanuts, right?
Yes, sir.
The nuts in your mouth. What's it
Yes,
called?
sir. Yeah.
What's it called again? Peanuts, nuts in your mouth. Trail mix in your mouth.
Really? So what?
Bam. So these are his nuts. Well, his trail mix nuts, and they have different characters on the back.
Working on the movie right now.
We're gonna do the voices.
You can get them in.
You can get them in your mouth.
The Cosmopolitan. I left it right there.
Yeah, they gonna get these nuts in your mouth. But where can they get them?
Cosmopolitan's carrying them right now.
Hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And MGM.
That's a good look.
Yeah, man, we got lucky.
Yeah,
we got lucky.
That's a good look right there.
Yeah.
All right, give them information how they can get
you can pick them up at Cosmopolitan if you're in Vegas. Try the MGM or the Cosmopolitan, or you can go to TheseSenutz trailmix.com.
I figured somebody already had these nuts.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was going on.
I would go see it.
These
nuts.
Oh, shut up, nigga. You remember that part?
Yeah.
In Dr. Dre? Oh, shut up, nigga.
Go ahead, Jay.
James Christian, you can come out to this comedy show,
Bam.
Jingle Jokes and Jams.
Jingle Jokes and Jams.
On the 19th, which is Sunday at 5 o'clock. Once again, we're doing this for the foster care kids. You can come and drop off toys here at the station as well, Suite 201, correct? And we're going to have a great time. The after party, everything's going to be official. It's at the Live Factory in Hollywood. After party is at the Dragonfly. Get your tickets,
going down.
T1R1FD.org.
Get your tickets.
Get your tickets, bitch.
It's selling out.
Go ahead.
Dr. Tatanisha Timms. You can find me on Instagram at
For real.
Dr. Tati 923 DRTATTIE 923, or on Instagram under my name, Tatanisha Timms. What else can I tell you? Get your CBD products, gummies, suckers, coffee, whatever you need, detox,
Sucker.
all of that.
Yeah, get it, sucker. Anyway, Speedy. Damn, what the fucking glass? There it is. Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ. Funny on everything. Comedian Speedy on Facebook. Kate, I did yours first.
I know, my nigga.
No, go ahead.
So rude. You can follow me at _KAYDOTT.
Cool.
It's all right. Only the fine people need to follow me.
You.
You know what I'm saying? Karina Wells on Facebook.
Who?
Karina.
Okay.
That's what my checks say. Karina Wells.
You write that check.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And K.Comedy on TikTok. Y'all, what's up?
TikTok.
TikTok.
Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ. Funny on everything. Comedian Speedy on Facebook, or Donald Caldwell on Facebook. Had to use your real for some fucking reason.
Yeah,
Happy
right.
birthday goes out to Jay Fox. Today is birthday, 54 years old.
Hey. Sag gang.
Happy birthday to Dick Van Dyke, who is 96 years
Wow.
old.
Go ahead,
still
Van
kicking.
Dyke.
Nene Leakes is 54 years old today. Morris Day is 64.
All right, man.
Maurice Hines. You guys know Maurice Hines? Dancer. His brother was Gregory Hines' brother. 77 years old today.
Wow.
Herman Cain was born today.
Mm.
Who cares?
Yeah, I know. Rex Ryan is 58 years old. On this date, December 13th, 2019, Jumanji, I think it was the first one, came out.
Oh, that was good.
I never seen Jumanji.
Oh, it was good.
Unless The Rock is
Jumanji's
chasing
good.
people and beating people up.
Well, no, the first one wasn't The Rock.
No, I'm saying this
First one
one
is
I'm talking
Robin
about-
Williams.
Yeah, this one was the one with The Rock in it, 2019.
I wasn't out.
Also, too, 1985, the movie Clue came out. On this date, 2002, Drumline, great movie.
Oh yeah,
That was
Drumline.
with
For
Nick
those who don't
Cannon,
know,
right?
they have a Drumline too, but it's kind of weird. It didn't do that
Star
well.
Wars did.
Also, too, on this date, 2013, Medea Christmas. I have haven't seen any Medea movies at all. Never.
You're not missing nothing.
On this date, 1996, Jerry Maguire,
Oh, okay, look at that.
movie that Jamie was supposed to play, but he didn't get the part. Also on this date, 2013, The Hobbit. Y'all remember The Hobbit?
Avatar.
I didn't watch that.
Them
I remember it, but I didn't.
Yeah, that was your first starring role.
Thank you for that. Shout out to our sponsors, Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve.
Hey, y'all. Adam and Eve is the
Get your
thing.
products.
They're in here. They're sponsoring the radio show. Go to their website, which is adameve.com. Put in the word freaky, which is our little hookup piece, and you get 50% off of anything you get on there.
50%.
And they will send it to you free. You ain't got to pay for shipping.
And can I say something?
Yes.
And you're gonna get
No.
You're gonna get 3 to 6 free items. And I ordered something last week, and last night they sent me a coupon for an additional $20 off, and I was still able to put in the code.
And on the back it said, "Get a man."
I got a man. I just
So-
don't expose my business.
So again,
But you're buying products. Interesting.
So again, Adam and Eve, go to the website, which is adameve.com. Put in the word freaky. If you don't know how to spell freaky, then 9 out of 10, you get this discount. You get the 50% discount
9 out of
and
10.
all the stuff the doc said as well. But support.
Support,
Buy y'all, because if you buy more stuff, they're gonna. We get more stuff.
Support us more.
Yeah, support us.
So yeah, thank you everybody for coming
Support
out.
the
Shout
cause.
out to Blue Mitchell, miss you brother.
Rest in peace.
Shout out to Natalie DeSalle Reed, miss her
You
as
ain't
well.
even from Acorn.
Shout out to Charity Cassidy.
Cha-cha.
Cha in the building. Shout out to AJ Johnson.
Rest in peace.
Goddamn. Shit be happening. Also, shout out to my son, DRC3. We miss
Sex
him
gang.
as well.
Rest in peace.
And
forever.
shout out to my new board out.
You heard.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how your first day went. How you feel?
I think it went pretty good.
fucked up.
You a
You
little
fucked up.
hard on
You know
me.
you fucked up,
You know
right?
what I'm saying? Hey,
You know
man,
you fucked up.
This what you get for free. Fuck up for free Friday. Tune in.
Marquise, quit telling lies. I am not dating you. Don't you put that out there.
Damn, Marquise.
God let him live.
Hey,
Yeah,
go for it,
you
Marquise.
said you had a man. He just trying to show his support. Shit.
I got you, baby.
I'm
I'm
messing
messing
That's
with
what
you,
he
Marquise.
said. Shout out to Nick, training people.
Nick.
Chris,
Nick,
thank you again for coming out, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
Hey, don't forget, man, we got to bring some. If you want some nuts,
I'm bringing it to you.
I don't know if I like it.
We slowly edging back into the gay zone. He'll bring you some nuts if you're interested. Bring them right to you.
bing, bing, hello. Your nuts
Hey,
is
yo.
here.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo.
Yeah.
James, thank you for hanging out with us, man. Appreciate it. Definitely go support, buy, do whatever you got to do. Be there on the
real.
19th, 5 o'clock at the
Laugh
Factory. 5 o'clock. Get there early. Don't get there late because we in and out. And then going to the other spot, Dragonfly.
I'm gonna be
going
Wear
there.
your finest linens. Don't come in there looking like Wanzer.
Oh.
V-necks
No
only?
V-necks.
Oh, okay.
Jean shirts.
Jean shirts.
Jean
All right, we out, bitch.
Be out.
Wear your mask.
Be safe.